Let's go, baby! Introducing Dragon's Crossing, an addictive Web3 game modeled after Dungeons & Dragons. With just 15 moves a day, you must find the right balance to navigate each zone and climb the leaderboard. In the meantime, you can also find NFTs that will bolster your chance to win or can be traded to other players.
Lots to do. You understand.
Season 2 gave out over $12,000 in prizes. And now in Season 3, we have Choose Your Own Adventure, new quest NFTs, and a smelter. Sure you're ready for Season 3 by picking up an NFT hero via the secondary market on OpenSea. Will you be our Season 3 champion? Check out our website, dragonscrossing.com, for more information. Let's go! There it is. We did it.
Dougie.
The explosions. We're here. And, okay, everybody across the Megaverse right now, anybody that's here, if you're here or not here or you're going to be here soon, this is what you need to goddamn know, all right? I'm going to swear a lot today because we're here with Jinkirin, and the things we've known each other for how long, Jinkirin? We've known each other long enough where I forgot all the times we've even hung out. I don't even remember. We met at Eat Denver, but I think we've talked a little bit in the DMs before that. Well, we've been in plenty of things like Altera and all these things, right? Like all these different projects we've been around, right? Yes. Remember when in Altera when I was like getting like 800 people in my guild in the game doesn't really even exist. Well, whatever. Anyways, my point is like I crushed it. I had like 800 people in my guild and everyone had like 50 and I was like, I'm the best. And then the game's not going to come out for 10 years. Whatever. It's fine. So, whatever. It is what it is. This is the life we've gone through. The thing is, when you see people that have been around, and we've probably been in Twitter spaces together, you know, you were even around when me and Alt Mom ran like the baller spaces, I think, too, and all that stuff, and like all kinds of shit. So, like, for like over a year and a half or something, maybe, whatever. I don't know.
Yeah,
my point is,
that sounds about right.
Well, my point is that I know I have faint memories of a year ago plus, and the #1 gaming streamer on Xenon. Look at, there's already people in the chats like flexing for me. Thank you.
Yeah,
so
let's go.
So the point is that people that have actually been through the ringer, that really honestly tried to their best with your heart to do what you really want to do what you care about, to have some kind of integrity and not to just sell out for a coin or do whatever and just like throw your hat in the ring to anybody. Because this is the thing. We talked just now in the green room about situations that have happened with influencers and people where there was all this debate back and forth that do this, do that, take money, don't take money. This is the thing. Influencers were here to take money, but our job is to influence you in a way that helps your life, that does something that provide you value, education, lifestyle, whatever, right? Something like if I go on to Jinkirin's, to Jinky's Twitter, I know I'm going to find something that's cool where he's like, hey, I looked at this project and here's some info I found that you might really find interesting. And I'll be like, bro, that saved me a bunch of time. And also and you're very skilled at presenting it to me and knowing what to look for and then relying at least partially on some expertise or a knowledge that you have that might even be better than mine. And that's what we fucking get paid for, Jinkirin, to have a job where we're good at it. Okay? So that's okay. Like Dragon's Crossing, we'll play that game. Guess what? I'm on the team. I get paid for it. And it's cool. You know why? Because I actually genuinely like the game and the team and the people that are involved. I literally was going to them before I even got hired and said like, hey, I really like what you're doing. Yep. I genuinely think what you're doing is right. What the right thing is for Web3. This is how Web3 projects should be, aimed at the community, built for the community, everything about the game and the community. They even got rid of the token. They're like, anything that we don't think as a community is a good idea, we're going to get the heck out of here, bro. Kick it out the goddamn door. And then if the community together says, hey, having a token will help the community and actually be really, really good, and here's why, then maybe it could happen, right? But we don't want investors in there just messing with the ecosystem and leaving us high and dry and pumping and dumping. And then the next thing you know, we're at $20 and it goes down to $0. And everyone's like, you want consistency and fun. And you want a community, and you want people that have integrity that you can be around. You want to build relationships, right, Jinkirin? We've known each other for like a year. And when I see you, I'm like, hey, there's Jinkirin. I know him from this and this and this, and I've seen him say these things, and I have an idea of who you are and what you might stand for. And then I can start to like really like you and as a person, an influencer, a friend, and be like, I get excited to see you when you're on my show, or I want to see you at Rare Evo coming up, right?
Yeah, we're gonna be there.
So all these people that are going to the conference that are excited, that are pumped, they're like, we're gonna be at Rare Evil. I'm gonna see there. I'm gonna see Kieran. I'm gonna see Kyle from Undead Blocks there. I'm gonna see Diamond Hands there. I'm gonna see Crypto Grady and Kong there. I'm gonna be in the Lazy River. I'm gonna be kicking butt. Do you want to live a life like that where you're excited to see your friends and you're kicking butt and you're having fun playing games? Well, guess what? This is the place to be with Jinkirin, okay?
I'm a gamer.
Look at this.
Through and through.
You're a bigger gamer than me, Jinkirin. You're here to be a specialist in gaming. I'm a specialist in just having friends, okay?
You're a specialist in hype.
And hype, yeah.
Yeah, there you go. The thing is, though, like, there's a lot of people that don't want to admit it, but they're influencers. They hate the word. They consider themselves a content creator. And I hate the word influencer too. But it is naive to ignore the fact that what we put out influences people's decisions, their purchasing, their behaviors, how they engage with projects. All of that it can be traced back to how we present our content. And if you're watching somebody who's like, oh, token 10, 100x, like, yeah, you're probably going to get burned because you're going to take their word for it. You're going to trust them. You're going to put faith in them.
Dude, yeah, so many people.
You know?
All the coin guys, think about it. There's like George, BitBoy, and all these people that they will, if they say, hey, look at this coin, I really think it's great. All of a sudden, tons of people jump in and buy that coin, right? Now, I'm not judging them so much. Like, they can do what they want, but that's just not my style. You mentioned earlier when you were in the green room, we were kind of talking about these situations, how you said, once you announced that like you're open to taking sponsorships, people started DMing you and flooding you with stuff, which is so cool. And, so when you're doing this stuff and people see you and you have a powerful voice, people do that to you. Like, I have people doing that to me in my DMs. It used to be way higher. Now it's less because I tell them all to screw off, but like most of them. So like, but the thing is like, having integrity is something that's way different, because if you say you went and you made like $1,000 off of pumping a coin real quick or whatever, right? And then you spend that on stuff, and then what do you have left? And then where's your integrity? People are going to be like, you're the guy, inside of you that you're just pumping stuff and trying to make money. You're basically just trying to rake in money where people are losing money, right? Or whatever it is, in a lot of these situations, or whatever it is you're trying to do. And BitBoy just literally announced like a pass for him, so like you can get even more inside with him, right? And all his followers are like, oh my God, this is the greatest thing ever. And I'm like, wait, didn't he just said he would never do this, and then he did it, and then it got rugged or something, and it went bad, and now he's like, you can even get, so like, anyways, my point is, and then all of a sudden his wars with bet and all these weird, cringy, toxic things that happen. You're like, what? Like, you want to go even deeper and harder? I'm like, good for you, I guess, right? Like, go, if you're going to go in, go hard, right? If you're going to be into that, go get the pass, get all the things, put a print across your Lambo of like, the logos and everything, do whatever you want, right? Now, me personally, I like the Doge guys, the Doge mobile, the Doge car.
Oh, they're funny.
Gary and his girlfriend, who go around the world and they try to spread happiness and cheer, and they spend the money that they made off of Dogecoin to like influence and give people hope and cheer and happiness and throw parties. And the Doge car represents that. And they go to conferences. I have content I made with them, and I love them so much. When you meet Gary, he is literally the nicest, most real dude, and he's so chill. He's like that cool dude from the 80s that's so cool, you don't even know how, you just can't handle it, Like, he's just exists, and he's just how he is in real life is like my persona of Doug Hype is like copying, like ripping him off, like his actual real, like, and he's made YouTube videos that are so cool where he's got these like crazy, like leopard skin, like football, like pads on, and like 80s style with like headbands, and like he's got a room full of boom boxes, and it's like the best, like it's just the coolest stuff. And they go into these cities and they have like hundreds of people with boomboxes, all with the radio RF stuff. So they play the jams and they dance in the city and they have fun. And it's basically like good, clean fun. So what I'm saying is that like there's so many cool people in the world doing cool stuff. I met him because he showed up to a party after Eat Denver at this the day after. I thought it was just going to be some hangout. I showed up to this place that they're having an Airbnb, and he showed up, and all these people show up. They're all devs. So they're all computer nerd devs there, and Gary shows up, and everyone's chilling, drinking in the hot tub, having a good time, being buddies. And I was like, this is the fucking shit right here. This is what it's all about. So we shot a little video together. We did a little thing, and I was like, you got to come on my show sometime, Gary. And so I hope that I can get him on and have cool stuff with him. All over the world, he's doing this stuff. I mean, there's so many cool things happening if you don't get distracted by all the silliness of, I act silly, and people go like, oh, you act silly all the time. I'm like, yeah. The real silliness is like trying to chase a weird coin and trying to tell people you're going to be rich. That's actually silly. Having fun and joking around and dancing and going crazy. We're having a good time. You know what I'm saying? Like this is fun.
I'm just here to play games and help them out. Like dude, I've been playing games for the last probably 30, I think we're at 32, 30-ish years. I've played anything and everything. I want to give feedback. I want to see games succeed. I'm not here to shill a coin or anything like that. And that's one of the first things I have told everybody that's reached out to me for sponsorships. I'm like, look, dude, I don't do coins. I just had a call with the game today and it was about their economy and stuff. First thing I told them, I was like, look, I'm going to be honest. I don't do coins. I don't care about your economy. What's going on with the game, right? And after we got through the initial discussions and stuff, I was like, okay, you told me the economy. What's going on with the game? And that's where I finally got the alpha of what's coming after. And I was like, okay, now you're talking my language.
Right.
Let's talk money.
Yeah. Well, the thing is that like in my opinion, my personal opinion, everyone's allowed to have their own. If you have a game, it's okay to have a coin, I guess, if there's actual something that it's used for, right? There needs to be a use. We always use this word utility in NFT projects, which was kind of a silly thing because half the time the roadmap never happened or whatever, and you're just speculating. But if you actually have a game and a thing where you can utilize it for that, then it could be cool and everything like that. There's always, it depends on the situation, who's involved, what's going on, all that stuff. So for example, the people that are talking to you.
Oh, there we go.
When they walk in the door to talk to you, whether it's through a DM or Zoom or any situation, when they walk in the door to talk to you, they need to know that they have to respect you and be like, hey, bro, like we need to be up to this level of integrity for Jinkirin to mess with us. They need to come to where you're at. That's what being a real influencer is. You're supposed to have some kind of integrity where I'm on the social stratosphere of like trying to rally the community and understand what's going on in society and the people around us, our community, our friends, and then we use that to like have good things happen and influence things in a good way, right? And I try to do the Dragon's Crossing. I go to the community. What do you guys all want? What do you care about the game? And they give feedback on their own also, but I'll be like, hey, I hang out with all the people. Here's the feedback I'm going to push forward to really try to get you to do. And you know what happened? So we had JB, who's one of the devs and one of the team members. He did the things in the game and the adjustments I asked him for because I yelled at him for like a month and I was like, please do this. And he did it. You know what I'm saying? Like, and he was kind of against it. And he was like, because he had his own opinion, right? Everyone has a different perspective. Not to say he was wrong, but I mean, I think he's wrong, but other people might not, right?
But here's the thing.
That's it.
You have to be okay with admitting that you're wrong.
Sure.
I have been wrong. Like Dragon's Crossing. I'm going to sit here and be the first to admit, when you reached out to me and you started talking about it, you saw I left you on red. I was like,
I guess. I guess I didn't pay attention to that much. I mean,
no, dude, like I was sitting there because I get so many DMs about all
that's
these
the
different
thing.
games. I know. And I'm just like, scam,
I get it.
Scam.
Yes.
So
absolutely.
I changed my stance recently, and that's why we're here, because I'm like, hey, I want to check out Dragon's Crossing. So, I asked you about it earlier in the week.
Right.
And you got me hooked up. Well, not hooked up per se. You showed me the ropes. I went and bought my own asset. I paid my own entry fee, and I started playing the game. And I'm like, okay, this is kind of dope. I've played it every day since, because it's a nice little simple game. You jump in, you play, you're done with your requests or whatever. You're done for the day. And I can sit here and admit, hey, I was wrong. And that's been the case with a few games. Like the one I talked to today, I've been vocal about. I'm not naming them yet because I'm waiting to sign some papers and see where things go. But I've been vocal against them. And, I was anti-token. And like I said, the meeting was about their economy and token drop, blah, blah, blah. But they shifted my opinion on them. And I will sit here and be the first to say I was wrong about them. But there's sometimes you will not convince me I'm wrong without showing me proof first. That's the big deal. So like, I don't know if you want to talk about it, but like that Byte City post, for example.
Right. Yeah, absolutely. Let's talk. Dude, Jinkirin, this is a safe place to talk about any goddamn thing you want. Talk about the war in Russia. I do not care, because this is a thing. Like, I'm not a person that just picks a side and says we have, to be divisive. It's more about like, hey, you're somebody that has a really great, powerful voice. I want you to be able to share that voice more with people. And I'm a person that's curating that on my show, saying like, these are the people that I believe should have a bigger voice because of what I believe in them for, like that's my thing. So when you decided, you're like, Doug, let's maybe go do Thursday night streaming. And I was all like sitting there being like, yes, my plan is hatching. This is awesome. my plan of getting Jinkirin on my show and having some form of integrity join my show. Thank you so much, because I have 0. Okay. So yeah, so that's the thing. So like Bite City, you made that post and you found a couple things about the project that you were like, this is about kind of weird. They got tons of people in the Discord really fast. And the thing about it is, Jinkirin, is that when you talk, I have a lot of experience with projects and see the stuff that happens behind the scenes. And I put the dots together. Where did this come from? How did that happen? And a lot of people don't maybe have the opportunity to do that. So when you talk about projects, you're literally like popping off all the light bulbs in my head. And I'm like, oh, he really does know what he's talking about. He's seen the stuff I've seen. Well, this is the thing is like, so for this post, when you said certain elements of like them getting a lot of people quickly and how it was involved and it's not doxed and stuff, I don't know. You can talk about more detail if you want, but those are things that are really important to pay attention to, because they could, we don't know for a fact, but it could potentially lead to some really weird situations, right?
Well, like that whole situation, I had creators tell me, oh, well, the team actually is doxed. And I was like, okay, I was wrong. Wrong. So let me look into this doxed team. So they showed me the founder. I found him on LinkedIn. I tracked him to a game development company. Oh, but wait, they're not actually a development company. They're an infrastructure provider. They do not develop games. That means this game is not even being developed by the person that everybody thinks is doxed. It's being developed by a company in Hong Kong. And everybody, or not, I think it was Shanghai. But the whole point is I tracked down that company and I found them. No information, no employees, no documents, no records. The only thing I could find was an address in Shanghai. Another red flag. So you're telling me that this team that's providing the infrastructure for the game, the infrastructure team is doxed, but the developers are not. And people didn't track it that far. So then I was like, okay, well, let me go look into the domains. Everything links back to the Bite City gameplay page. There's no information on the developers. There's no further information on the infrastructure provider company. I could not find anything. So I was like, well, let me dig deeper. So I ran a who is lookup. For those that aren't IT savvy, that allows you to look up a domain and find out who it's registered to. Guess what? I hit a wall because they registered it to a security company that hides who the website is registered to. So I couldn't even find out anything beyond that. And I'm supposed to take the trust me bro from this guy who is supposedly doxed. We don't even know if that's his real name. Let's be honest. He could be posing as somebody. And I went and looked at his bio and I'm like, I'm reading his LinkedIn profile and he has never actually worked on a game. He's worked for companies that have worked on games. And I'm like, I don't know. And I'm like, well, what does he do? Marketing and development, strategy, stuff like that. I'm like, okay, so he's a promoter. At the end of the day, this dude is a promoter. He's promoting a game. He's not building the game. And he probably outsourced it. And it is a game that you can literally hire somebody on Fiverr to build for $1,000.
Yes, that is the big red flag for me, is that like I played the game and it's like a mini game. It's like pre-Nintendo Wii, type stuff. Like, so like, it's very easy just to throw this together. Like the physics are weird. I did not really have much fun playing it. I was just kind of like, okay, this is bizarre. Like I want a game where I can challenge and like hone my skills and try to be good at it. And I'm just kind of like, this is just kind of a clunky thing. And so tons of red flags right away, but I was like, I'll give it a shot and see. And then I read all this stuff and I was like, this makes sense, because he could just be like a guy that's like, I'm going to make a bunch of money, hire a dude or a couple dudes just off, here, and have them secret and just build me something real quick. And then I have a tie-in with basically a celebrity with the whole Bruce Lee family, right? So, we say this thing where like, if you see a celebrity run in Web3, and I'm not going to say that, these are all just things you have to add up in your head.
I did do more digging beyond the game itself. So everybody's like, oh, well, his daughter's promoting it. Snoop Dogg's promoting it. I was like, okay, let me look into this. Guess what? Snoopy Boy, which I love Snoop, don't get me wrong, he has promoted multiple scams in the past. And it wasn't necessarily always intentional, but he has promoted multiple scams, and it's probably just because he was paid to do so. So I was like, well, let me look on the Bruce Lee side of things. I'm wondering how many people know that Bruce Lee has never actually fought a sanctioned fight in his life.
That's actually true. And there's actually, okay, this is crazy.
His biography reveals a lot. He was never impoverished before he moved over here. He was actually a wealthy person over in Hong Kong who even had his own chauffeur.
Wow.
The entire image that we have of Bruce Lee was actually created by the CCP because they wanted Chinese martial arts to be seen as the most superior form of martial arts. And most people don't know that. I went down this whole rabbit hole, found out about his biography. His daughter perpetuates the lie that he was some superstar, awesome mega fighter. And don't get me wrong, the dude was a legend at martial arts. Everybody can confirm that he is a martial artist legend. He could pick up any fighting style and pretty much run with it, but he never used it in a real fight.
The movie star is what he was.
Exactly.
And there's okay. So someone the other day said, Doug, they said this to me, Jinkirin. They're like, Doug, you're like the Chuck Norris of Web3. And I was like, that's hilarious because just because of my beard and my look, right? And I was like, I'm gonna go get some Chuck Norris roundhouse kicks, and maybe make some explosions in my videos, right? So then I end up watching a video where they interview him and ask him about Bruce Lee, and he's like, they're asking him to compare himself to Bruce Lee, and he's like, look. He's like, Bruce Lee's never fought an actual professional or sanctioned fight ever in history. And he's like, I've been world champion like 6 times in a row or something, right? And he just left it at that. And I was just like, Chuck Norris does not bow down to anybody. And also Bruce Lee made him lose in the movie and stuff. And he was Chuck Norris is kind of guy who's like, all right, cool, whatever. Because in Chuck Norris' mind, he's like, this is just a movie. It's not real. Like real is like when you go into, a match where it's sanctioned and you have to actually beat me in front of everybody. And Chuck Norris did that. And he was the best in the world for however long. And you got to love the guy for like the Chuck Norris quotes and all that stuff. He's I identify very much with his personality of like the silent kind of like laughing at people like idea where they're like, you just watch the idiots like kind of do whatever. And you're just like, okay, cool, bro. But I started to learn more about all this stuff, and you go like, wow, like it's all. So when you think about that, you're like, yeah, he was a movie star and a TV person. Yep. Also, if you remember in the Tarantino movie, they made him lose that fight because they tricked him. They used his own ego against him to win the fight.
His daughter lost her shit over it. She lost
her mind over it, right? Because it tore away from the allure of Bruce Lee. And Tarantino was like, it's my movie, bro. I can do whatever I want. I can have him lose. And the thing is, like, this is based off of all these rumors and stories in Hollywood of him. This is the thing. Chuck Norris always talks about when he makes a movie that he doesn't like hit people. Like he doesn't actually hit them, or if he does, it's a stuntman and they know to take it and it's whatever. It's a whole system where everybody is supposed to be safe. Bruce Lee was known as the guy that would just kick somebody's head off and then hurt them, and the stuntman hated him. So that's why this thing happens in the movie, because they're like trying to teach him a lesson to be like, hey, bro, you might be good at kung fu and stuff, but you still have to be like respectful of people. And that's Tarantino's whole premise of that scene. And you can still think Bruce Lee's amazing and so cool, but he's a human being. He's not perfect. And so when everyone's like, Bruce Lee's the best, how dare you make him lose a fight? Plus, he kind of got tricked in the fight. It's not like Bruce Lee was worse at fighting than the other guy. If they fought straight up, he probably would have beat him maybe or whatever. But he used that illusion and his ego and his cool Hollywood thing against him, which was kind of like the Tarantino thing. We're going to like check you. You know what I'm saying? And
but that's the rabbit hole that I went down. Like,
yeah.
You start finding out and you peel back all the layers that this is all just illusions and smoke and mirrors. And that does not make me sit comfy with Byte City, considering everything I've found on them is there's roadblocks everywhere. I can't find the information that I can find on, say, like MetaOps, for example.
Right.
I was a little sketch with MetaOps for a period of time because they got quiet and development slowed down, but they went and opened an LLC under Open Portal Studios. It's registered. You got Jacob Sloan behind the project. I got a name to the face and everything. I can find all this information on their website. They have links to all their stuff. Whereas if I go to Byte City's little link tree thing, all it does is link me to the game. That's it. And if you go to the Samsung store, to the developer page for Byte City, it links you to the game. That's it. Like, there are no developer pages for this team whatsoever. And I called that out as a red flag, and people are like, oh no, trust me, bro. And I'm like, no, you were paid to promote this game. And some people didn't even disclose that affiliation, mind you.
Right.
And that's a bunch of red flags. And I got told I was fudding, and I DM'd that person. I'm like, look, dude, don't ever come at me and claim that I'm fudding for doing my own research. I was like, if I'm wrong, point me to the facts and prove that I'm wrong. I'm like, but don't do your own research FUD. Like that is something we preach in the space. We tell everybody do your own research. And the second somebody did, I got called a fudder. And I'm like, no.
That's why you're here. Because people will probably watch this video back if we allow it public and be like, Doug, you're just fudding stuff and blah, blah, blah. And blah, you and Jinkirin are just sitting here fighting. No, the reason that we do this, why we do this is because the projects that we actually care about and actually are really trying to do the right thing get stepped on by these projects that hire people to like blow them out of the water and get all this like promo and stuff and like get celebrities involved and Kim Kardashian, whatever. And they're just all
follow the money.
They're all eventually going to rug you most likely because they're just some dude that came up with this great idea where he's like, hey, bro, I have a few connections. I'm going to make a game and like we're going to get a metaverse, bro. Just trust me, bro. This is the thing. The second someone says the word metaverse or trust me, bro, or any of that stuff, the door is already open and I've gone. I've left already. You know what I'm saying? I have like the Chuck Norris ability to just like evaporate and just I'm gone, bro. I'm out of there. Like, oh, you have a metaverse? Oh, are you the first person to think about that? Oh, wow. I've never heard of this before. Wow, you have a metaverse, bro. Like,
I'm watching your chat. This is great.
Yeah. We've got
Kim Kardashian's crossing.
Kim Kardashian crossing. This is great. So, but this is the thing. When you have games that actually are doing something that you really like, you want to believe in them. And Web3, do you want Web3 just to be another like joke of like, we have Web2, all these video games, right? That just rake in the money, microtransactions. Do you want it just to be a worse version of that? Because right now, if you go to Reddit, everyone on Reddit's like Web3 is just a scam. It's like it's microtransactions, but even worse is what they think in their head, right?
The early days of email. That's the way I explain it to people. When we first had email, everybody like started falling for those Nigerian print scams. Oh, you inherited $1 bajillion. Just go here and you can claim it. And then people lose a lot of money, whatever the case is. That's where we're kind of at now. Eventually, people are going to start to wisen up. They're going to ask more questions before jumping in. And that's where I am. I'm not going to just like promote a product because you throw some money in front of me. That's not how it works. I have to have faith in your product. It's something I want to support, and it's something I could see myself playing. Byte City does not meet any of those criteria. There's too many red flags. The game just was not enjoyable because I originally was, they were like, oh, you didn't even play the game. And I'm like, here's footage of me playing the game, bitches. Like, I played it. It's boring. It's like, I don't know. Like, when I think of that type of game, I would rather play Blankos because they have user-generated content. You can actually build your own maps, build your own levels, change up the objectives, whereas this is just literally a Fall Guys clone. That's it. You can't make anything off of it. Well, I mean, you can probably make money if you play the metagame, but
it's just something to attract people to a place where they say Bruce Lee, and they're like, oh, you give a Bruce Lee, PFP or something or whatever, right?
Give them some Dragon's Crossing. Yeah, they do want Dragon's Crossing, Doug. We probably should stop complaining about projects in the space at some point and play some games.
We're just going to stop screaming and we're going to play some games.
I've had Dragon's Crossing pulled up the whole time. I'm ready to go.
Well, you know what we should do is we should play some, like, you guys, we should do, you know what we should do? We should probably play some... Introducing Dragon's Crossing, an addictive Web3 game modeled after Dungeons & Dragons. I just want to get that raw in there.
Ooh, you scared the like shit out of me. Somebody,
dude, people DM me and they're like, Doug, those explosions are loud. And I'm like, do you want quiet explosions? Do you want like, is that what you want? Because I can do that. I could.
You just gotta warn a person first,
bro. I'm always like, have you met me before? Do you think I'm the guy that does quiet explosions or the guy that does loud explosions? Like what? Look I have an American flag and I have like myself playing guitar and like, there's
I got headphones on, they're at full blast so I can hear you. And then all I hear is,
you're like, You know what the best part about this, Karen? I'm not even playing the actual guitar. It's like I hired somebody in Ukraine, of course, because I'm supporting Ukraine, and to make that. And I love that song so much. I'm going to eventually learn how to play it, though. Okay, so
that's going to be dope.
Have you considered implosions? Actually, yes, implosions like Under the Sea, right? So, okay, so now we're going to play Dragon's Crossing. And Jinkirin, would you like to share your screen? You can do that present thing down there and share the screen.
Yeah, let me pull up Dragon's Crossing. I forgot which window it's in.
If it's too loud, you're too old. I don't know who said that, but whoever said that, please change your name so I can read and so I know who you are. Sip Sake is now going to your Subsaki, you please in the chat list your favorite. Okay, you guys in the chat right now on Xenon or wherever you are, please in the chat list your favorite Web3 game and also your least favorite Web3 game, because we're gonna just like, you know, whatever or what or comment whatever you want. Here you go. Here you go. You know, one day I'm going to be like the Skip Bayless of Web3. Okay, not a big deal. All right, so who's this person now? Is it Sipsake? I need to find this.
I'm level 5. Yay!
OX1B4948FBZE. Please, and also the people that are new, if you would be so gracious as to hit the follow button, that'd be great. I try not to ask that of you guys, but like it helps me get because you guys, if you don't know, I'm the #1 ranked apparently gaming person on this platform, so we got to keep it up, bro. Okay,
bruh.
Soon me and Jinkirin are gonna battle to the death.
Call to arms. Always ask for that follow. If you like
when
the
Jinkirin,
content, support your favorite creators.
When you start your account, we're gonna be knifing each other like a knife fight for like the lead of like #1, or like one day I'm gonna just be like stab you right, I'm like dagger. I'm like, get you off that pendulum. Okay, here we go. Let's go to the game. So
boom.
But anyways, my point is we all support each other, and Xenon's been great with actually everyone showing up, supporting each other in the streams. It's been really cool. I really think it's great. Everyone here, all the streamers are wonderful. Give Trino credits, 100 credits.
Troy stopped by before I started, and he's like, "Hey, don't forget to set your game in the new stream module." I'm like, "Oh, there's a new module."
Oh yeah. That's right, the module thing. I got to set up my tag module. Add tag dragons.
I guess I should probably remove MMO and just add RPG. I'm used to World of Warcraft.
Where is the game? Oh, the gaming module is already set for this.
For you, yes. For me, it was not.
Okay. So it's automatically Dragon's Crossing, it looks like, just because that's the last one I did, maybe. Also, you know what he did? Troy came in the room the other day, and I had been playing Dragon's Crossing for like 6 hours, and then I switched to another game. He's like, you should probably change your game designation. And I was like, dude, relax, bro. I'm like, just relax.
Auto roll setting? Oh, I enabling.
Oh yeah. Quick. Well, that's why you're here now. I'll give you all the alpha info. Okay.
There we go.
You can get all the alpha info, and we can get you all that stuff. Trying to get the stream dashboard off there. How do I make it smaller? Get the dashboard off there. Anyways, okay. So let's look at your game here. You're playing Dragon's Crossing. All right.
Oh, did I lose you?
So no. Can you hear me? Okay,
yep,
so here we are. Okay, so you're in the Enchanted Fields. Can we look at your character?
Yeah.
Okay, so you have a level 5 Urea. What is the last name? H?
I guess.
Yeah, H. Apparently, all these names are real names through history, through lore from like Scotland and all kinds of places.
Oh.
Yeah. So JB, he told me that because I have a character that's named Brooklyn Dick, and he's like, that's the greatest name in the game. And he's the one that made the names, and he's like, Doug, do you know it's a real name? And I looked it up. Yeah, in Scotland, Dick is a real last name. So, anyways,
who is Urea H then?
I don't know. It's gonna be from somewhere apparently. Maybe it's from like Eastern Europe or something. I have no idea. But so Jinkirin, just a quick to catch you up. The team members that put this game out are huge D&D and tabletop gaming nerds. Like they love all those kind of games with like dice rolls and stuff, right? So they infuse this game with all that love they have for that stuff. And the result of that is, there's always an intent in the result. The result is the game will destroy your soul. It will crush you. You'll die and you'll cry. So, because the game is
so far I've been safe. I haven't died once yet. I've been playing every day since I think Sunday. And I've been good.
Well, you have not died yet, and that's actually really rare. So you apparently are a very talented gamer. But if you look at your character there,
from the trolls.
You did, yeah. Did you do that on your own, or did someone tell you to run from them?
No, I just saw I did one attack, and I was like, nope, I'm out.
See, let me tell you, Jinkirin, right now. Even the top players in the game, the people that ranked in the top 10 last season, they died on the trolls this year, and they should have known better. But so you did really good. Okay. So your character's got decent stats right now for this zone. You're level 5. You could actually go into zone 2 if you want to right now.
Are you sure?
This is the alpha, Jinkirin. I'm going to tell you the scenario. Okay. So in zone 2, there's not anywhere to heal. There's no herbalist. There's no adventure guild. None of that stuff, right? It's just basically a zone you go into to fight. I think there's a camp for NFTs, so you can camp and save your NFTs. But in zone 3, there's an herbalist and there's an adventure guild. So if you think about it, the smart move is to get into zone 3 as fast as you can and unlock them. Because when you go into zone 3, they're not there right away. You have to unlock them. It takes about 5 battles. But if you can also do the battles and run, and I think that still counts. And so sometimes people do stuff like that because they just want to get into that new zone and fight to the strong monsters to get the really good gear for the epic gear drops and stuff. So what I did this year is like 60% of my characters I went into zone 2 at level 6, and like 40% I went into at level 5, and because I have a bunch of them, right? And just to kind of mix it up and like see what happens. And I'm not sure exactly which one is better, but I think both of them are fine. But you'll find better gear faster if you go in there right now versus leveling up, right? The other thing you have to consider, now that you're level 5, there's monsters in zone 1 here that are level 1, and they won't give you XP because you're too high above them.
I noticed that.
When you're 4 above, they won't give you XP. Now in the next zone, all of them will give you XP. So, but also if you want to heal, you have to take a quest to come back. Because now when you go into that next zone 2, it takes a quest to hit that. When you hit Mysterious Forest, it's going to take a quest away because you have to use a quest to travel. So we're here now. We did it.
I did it.
Doug always gets me killed, Dub Club says. Dub Club blames me for getting them killed. Okay.
I know, and that's what has me scared right now. You about to get me killed, but that's fine. If it happens, it happens. Good content. Eventually,
Armax says he comes. Armax says he comes here to see my range of emotions. Okay. But this is the thing, though. The people that in this game that play, because I've never been in the top 10. I've been in like top 20 stuff. I've never won.
Here,
but the players that win this season always tell me to go in at level 5.
This is going to be over real
I'm already taking damage. This is scary. I'm taking a lot of damage.
Don't take damage. Now this time, don't take damage this time. Oh no. All right, you might want to use a skill.
Every time I use a skill, I roll a 1.
Well, so when you use bar projectile, it's not just that one round, it's like 3 rounds or whatever, right? So
yeah, but it does 1 damage.
Well,
there we go.
It depends on you roll it.
That's what I'm talking about.
But over time it'll do like 8 or 10 damage or something.
All right.
The faster I
now we get in the
faster I can
on.
take a break.
And the thing that's good about the skills, it's unmitigated damage. Like they can't block.
I predict a bullseye.
It's fine. We're good. We're good. See?
There you go.
Boom, dead.
You did it. You beat her.
And no loot, of course. I never get the loot.
Armac wants to know, what's your tolerance in games? Do you YOLO it or do you play it safe usually?
It depends. I'm a mix of both. So like right now I'm clearly YOLOing because I don't know what the hell I'm doing and I'm following Doug's advice. But
you haven't died yet. And the thing is that like if you are just smart, you're not going to die because you've already passed the bridge trolls. That's like
give us their head.
So
I
see,
hate
like
to
right
kill
here,
and run,
for example,
but lots to do.
Well, you don't really need a skill on him because look at his. I don't know. Well, you could use the herbalist. Yeah, you could totally do that.
That's what I'm thinking. So we get extra dodge right off the bat.
Herbal
We get some
knowledge.
healing.
He's not too tough. He's just like a mid tier dude.
Well, I'm just trying to save myself some health since I don't have an herbalist.
So it's totally fine to use your skills now. I'm just saying. I'm just letting you know in each zone, there's like an easy one, a medium one, a hard one, and a chonker, which is like super hard, right?
I'm turning my auto roll off. I feel like this is taken away from the content.
Yeah. If you're just got like 1 or 2 characters, you roll the dice. Just roll it up there because it feels more like it's really doing stuff.
Explosive onslaught.
Ha! Take that.
Oh, he just threw a spell on you though too. Explosive onslaught. Yeah, you can see it. You can mouse over it if you want. Explosive onslaught will tell you what it does. It increases their bonus damage.
Ooh.
Yeah, but you've got herbal knowledge and all that
for
stuff.
One more turn.
And bar projectile, you have 2.
Oh, he hit. Nope. Okay, he only did 3 damage.
It says you did both skills, so you're gonna kick his butt real fast.
Ooh. Smacked him pretty good there. Got a 10. So when I crit, I noticed like this character tends to crit a good chunk, and when I crit, I really
gotta
crit.
hurt.
Like, see, I rolled a 2 and got a 7.
Small
So
penguin.
Katrino's in the chat right now, and he's one of the guys that tied for first place last season. And he says the alpha is that instead of hitting resolve, you can hit the escape key to like get out of this. You just get out of the screen.
If I'm gonna rush through an auto roll, sure. But right
Sure.
now, we trying to enjoy the game together because this is the only character that I
Katrino's
have,
trying
and
to
I want
make
the stream to
jokes.
be over too quickly.
Right. Well, I mean, I also have guys to play too, and this is the thing, Katrino, is
true.
Jinkirin might beat you in the standings, so watch out, Katrino. All right.
I don't know.
are
I
an
think I need a
intruder
few more
here, traveler,
characters. I mean, I
and
do
now
have one
must
more. I
pay
just
the
haven't paid for the
ultimate
season
price.
entry.
Well, the
is
season
gonna
entry
be
and
over
registration is
real
closed
quick.
now.
Aw.
But you can still. There are people that can get you one that's already registered too. So if you want another one, there's always that option.
Oh wait, you can like trade and buy registered ones already?
Yes, you can.
Oh, didn't
So
know that.
I mean, it makes sense, right? Because if you have a really cool hero that you've used, why not be able to sell it, right?
Also, explain persuade to me because it's always grayed out.
So once in a while it'll pop up and it'll be red and you'll be able to persuade, but it's based off of charisma. See how yours is 7 and
Okay.
hers is 14. So there's a
Yeah.
dice roll. There's a dice roll, and then it also factors in your charisma. So it's just like anything in the game, where nothing's guaranteed, but if you have a higher number, it's gonna help a lot. So
Well, that's good.
if you try to charisma and charm her, it probably won't work.
Okay, so what's the alpha? The last area had the troll that was obviously OP.
Yeah, this one has like a big dude that looks like the Lich King. I think that's the chonker.
Okay.
He looks like
Well-
the Lich King from World of Warcraft. Is that right,
Ooh.
Katrino? I played today.
played
Lord
today?
Waffle played. Oh, Lord Waffle started yesterday. He was like the last person to
nice.
register.
He got in
Lord
at the
Wa-
last second, huh?
Lord Waffle, you can join us in a bit and play your character if you want to show it off or whatever. That'd be
Heck
cool.
yeah.
I
Lord
predict a
Waffle's great.
bullseye.
Oh, yes. Start doing the damage.
See, you play
blows
this game like
strike
how I
true.
play. I scream and yell when I hit him for lots of damage. I like throw my chair across the room.
The faster I kill you, the faster I can take you.
Beastmaster is scary.
Okay.
Well, the Lich King is too, but yeah.
I mean, we're doing all right.
You
hoping
haven't
to be able to move
you
in-
haven't gotten the Beastmaster
You're
yet,
gonna
so
feel
that's good.
that one in the.
I go to
I'm hoping. Ooh, okay.
You
Let's
got
see
a nice ring.
Ooh, higher crit rate. I'm gonna lose some parry, but I
You
think
can
I'll take
also
it.
zoom in a bit to make it easier for us to see it because it's a little bit hard to see the numbers. But yeah, there you go.
Okay. I thought it was gonna zoom everything.
There you go. No, this is
There
good.
we
It
go.
zooms in really nice there, so we can see the numbers. So it looks
Oh,
like
I
your
just-
ring is an improvement, right?
Yeah. So it is overall. I'm gonna lose some parry, but I want that crit rate, and I'm not a mage, so I can't use that. New location, camp. Woo! Okay, so what do we do here? Thinking we just leave? Oh, yep.
Amidst
here
the
we go.
overbearing trees, with trunks wide enough to hide an adult troll, you think you spotted Acheron's distinctive yellow cloak a few times from the corner of your eye as you attempt to navigate the forest. Just up ahead, you see him laying up against a tree, his hat over his eyes, resting. "Still alive, then?" he asks good-naturedly, without looking up. "The forest air does wonders for my old lungs. Does it restore you as well?" He chuckles to himself. "Come now, ask your question."
Doug, just the other day, I was telling you I wanted something like this on the actual quests. This is close. I would like to see more of this. I would love to have like more story and more options that they don't always need to like give me stats or items or something like that, but I would love for them to build the world out more. Like that's the one thing I think I want. Everything else, this reminds me, I don't know how many people played it, but in the OG like browser game days, there was a game similar to this. I think it was called Adventure Quest, and it played the same way. You encounter enemies, you roll dice, all that fun stuff. I think I'd love to see that more. And Troy, thank you for the credits. Let's go. Doug, I think you muted yourself.
I did. That's because we needed to hear you and your awesome feedback. I'm writing this down. We need.
That's the only thing is more story. I want more.
Well, that's the thing is I think that the team was keyed on and just making the game a simple game that's really fun, and then build off of that.
Mhm.
Right. And the most important thing, get the real important thing down, and then build and then get everything else off of it, right?
So let's
'Cause
see.
every
We
season-
travel. We go from place to place, keeping a general eye on the powerful and the adventurous, making sure they do not touch Dragon's Crossing. There are others of my order around Horizon, and each of us are somewhat territorial. There is rarely a need to ever have two of us in the same area.
All right.
The
Voice
thing
acting
about
and
this,
everything.
the thing about this game, there's these wizards and there's a final boss and stuff, and it's kind of like a little bit like Lord of the Rings, where these like wizard type or like beings like have like this, you know, they've like created this world or like whatever. Anyways,
Mhm.
it's good stuff, and so you don't want to camp right now.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is how the camp works. If you camp, you're done for the day and all your quests are gone. So the idea is that camping is only for NFTs. If you find a skill book with your character, that's an NFT, right? Where the skills that you can add to them. Because right now you have like bar, projectile, and you have herbal knowledge, but you can get more skills. And I can show you the tier list and stuff in a second. But there are skills you can get that help you.
You are an intruder here, traveler.
You have to camp in
and
order
now
for those
must
to like
pay
be
the
saved.
ultimate price.
This is gonna be over real quick.
Why aren't they all voice acted? This is the first time I think I've seen like the combat go that deep.
They usually all talk most of the time.
Oh, okay. Maybe it's just been my audio settings.
It could be that you just didn't have the audio on or something. I don't know.
I mean, we've been playing tonight, and I mean, there's occasionally like 2-word voice lines, but that was actually like more of a back and forth.
Coming through.
Okay. I wish I had physical dice. I have a set somewhere, but I would like blow on them right now.
Blow on the
see if
dice.
that helps me.
Yeah. Maybe need new blue shoes. Yeah.
Well, at least they missed, so I'll take my free hit, and then we both miss. This is my new RPG arc. Apparently, like I'm in Baldur's Gate. We got World of Warcraft. I got this.
Right.
Come on. How many did you say I have to do to get to the next zone? Because I'm starting to look a little low on health.
Well, you're probably gonna have to go back and heal and level up before the next zone. You probably want to be like level 7 or something going in the next zone. But it's just that you're in this zone so you can get better gear, because zone 1's gear is not as good, right?
Okay.
And you also have to unlock the tile, like to move to the next zone. You can't just go in there and go right through it.
You know, speaking of gear, I totally forgot to equip that ring that I grabbed.
Oh, yeah. So what I do is whenever I get gear, I don't look at the gear right away. I just grab it, and then I bring up my inventory, and then I go over and look at it to make sure I don't make a mistake.
Exactly. Boom. Eat it. 5 more. I think we can get 5. Come on. Come on. Don't miss. Don't miss. Don't miss. Don't miss. Don't miss.
Yes. Watch me slice and
this should be
dice.
easy 5, right?
You're going to totally get 5, too.
Dang it.
So you kind of jinx yourself, Jinky, with the old.
I have a habit.
That's the old Jinky move. You guys in the chat,
the faster I can take a break.
I want to know, you guys in the chat that are watching right now, do you guys know about Jinkirin and his background of being a gaming dude? Is this the first time you've seen him like on my channel? This is the first time you've been on my channel. And
we gotta level up.
I'm going to link in your Twitter so they can like get you follow you on Twitter. So let's get Jinky's Twitter. And while I'm doing this, don't die, okay?
And I tell you what, the first 3 guys, the first 3 people, I say guys, to me it's gender neutral, but no offense. The first 3 folks that swing over to my channel and just say hi. That's all you got to say. I'll give you a gifted sub.
Yeah, you guys. So just so you know, go flood his channel. That's what we do, right? We go like raid channels and stuff. Go flood Jinkirin's channel.
I am on Xenon.
You are on the Xenon.
Let's see. Right. I got to learn. Oh, here we go. Level up.
I'm going to go in the description right now, and I'm going to add some links for you to the description here.
Yeah, I was going to join the Discord, the Dragon's Crossing Discord before stream, but unfortunately, I don't know what's up with my browser. It keeps signing me out of Discord, so I'm going to have to do it from mobile later.
Okay, no problem.
How many points? Oh, I got 3. Ooh.
Yeah, guys, tell Jinkirin he needs to join Discord. Discord's pretty fun.
So what is wisdom for? as a
Okay,
as a
wisdom is
ranger.
dodge, and for a ranger, a wisdom is dodge. But the thing about this though, you really only want to level up your main attributes of agility. Okay, so this is the thing; those attributes do like that does help dodge, but it doesn't help them that much. So like agility is your main stat, and it's going to give you crit, right? So you're going to have a lot of critical attack, but it also boosts your bonus attack power. So that's why it's your main stat for that
I can't
character.
put more in there.
You can do 2 and that's it. But this is the
okay.
thing.
So I've actually been doing it right then. Because I've been putting 2 into agility every time I level. It's my primary stat. So I have been doing that right. I did put 1 or 2 points into wisdom.
Then the two other really strong stats are quickness and charisma, because they can let you do powerful stuff like charm them. And quickness is for being, but hold on, don't do it yet. So quickness is the most important stat in the game because it lets you flee if you want to, and also lets you go first more often. So like if it's at the end of a battle and you both have 20 left, most of the time you're going to hit first if you have more quickness, right? And then maybe you can kill them before they can hit you back, right? But also they factor into skills. So the skills you can put in your characters. So if you go up there and click on skills and just get out of here real quick, just go up at the top and click skills real quick. Yeah, there you go. Skills. So now if you see the skills, like agility's factored into bar projectile and wisdom's factored into herbal knowledge. So now this is the thing. The build that I've been doing and Kung Fu and some other people have been to do agility, quickness, and wisdom so that we can use this to heal. But there are other skills that the ranger has for other stuff. So if you want to just keep it simple, you can just do the wisdom build and just do this and use these skills, right? But if you decide at any point to add a skill, here, let me just show you the skills real quick. I'll actually present and show you the skills so that you can think about this real quick, because the skills can be helpful. And so if you look at it, these are all the skills. Sorry?
I was starting to wonder if maybe I tricked it. Okay, no. It's because I went back and it let me roll again, but it's the same roll. So I'm assuming once you roll, it's stuck. Or it's predetermined.
No. It's predetermined, I think. So when you click it, it already knows, right? So it's going to be the same if you go back. Gotcha. But if you look at this tier list, see bar projectile, your starting skill is like pretty high up there. It'll stack pretty well with agility, right? And part of the reason it's so high in an S tier is because you get it for free. It's just there. Whereas these other skills, you see these other S tier skills, like they're like you have to be like level 15 to even use them, right? So they're powerful and they're the best skills in the game, but they're really rare to find. It's hard to find them, and if they're on OpenSea, they're expensive. They're like $60, right? So the fact that this is free and you get it right away kind of boosts it, because it really probably should be here, but it's here because it's like really easy to get. And basically saying that like you could potentially win the game and beat Abaddon with just these starting skills. It might be tough, but it's possible. You do not. And so like the same thing with a mage. Mage has Firebolt, which is similar. It's almost the same kind of attack where it's a starting skill and it's powerful. Firebolt's a little bit better than bar projectile, but the idea is that it does enough damage where you can beat Abaddon with it probably. But if you want to add other skills to your character, right? Like your ranger has custom poisons. Now you can't use it till level 15, but that's okay because really you want to use it for Abaddon, the final boss. So if you find a way if you find this really cheap or you can get it from someone, it's really cool. I do have it on like, I think 1 or 2 of my characters, but usually when it goes on OpenSea, it's like $50 and the other skills are around like 15 bucks. You know what I mean? So these are the elite skills. Now, these skills down here, like that you can find for rangers, like dexterous hands and stuff, are going to be cheaper. And they might, and see, like this one's built off of agility. Adhesive application uses strength. So like, and that's for ranger too. So like, there are people that are doing strength builds for the ranger because they have those skills. So to sum up, if you have skills that use strength, then it makes sense to boost up the strength as opposed to wisdom. But if you just want to stay with your wisdom build and just use the skills you have now, you can just level up. That's what I'm doing, is just leveling up wisdom. So it's agility, quickness, and wisdom are the 3. And wisdom also does help you dodge. It's not going to help you a ton, but it is nice. It's a nice stat to have because dodge is even better than defense because blocking with parry and your armor still allows you to get hit somewhat, but dodge is you just miss completely. So
are there any skills that scale with charisma? Or is that just purely for the persuade side of things?
For other classes, yes. I don't think there's many with Ranger that skill off charisma. No, I don't think so.
So the wisdom build sounds like it's probably better. Well, not like focusing on wisdom, but like since right now, for example, I put all the points I can into agility and quickness, still have one left over. It might be beneficial to put it in wisdom over charisma.
That's the thing, is that like I would do that. The only thing is that your build, you won't be able to persuade people, which is okay. Like persuade's not the end of the world. It does help you a little bit because you save HP with not having to fight them, but it doesn't always work. So you know, it's a nice thing. So the thing is that the mages do have charisma built into like their stats. So like some people like the mages a little bit better, but the thing is that the Rangers became really popular this season because that bar projectile skill is actually really powerful compared to the other skills in the beginning areas. It's one of the best. So, so that here, I'll bring up your screen again now. So when I do things where we go over the tier list, we bring in other players that have a lot of knowledge of the game. We put the tier list together as a team, right? Of like, who thinks the best skills are what, because everyone has a slightly different opinion. So that's the build is agility, quickness, and wisdom is like the real popular one, I think. And then strength is a secondary.
So I was doing pretty good before that level up. So I don't think I'm going to take the 100% heal right now just to save
stuff.
Ooh, yeah, but the thing is you probably want to though, because it costs quests to go back and forth.
I know, but I've only got 8 left, and when I move into the next zone, I'll have 7. I just cleared 6 without going through 75% of my health. So if I die,
but you you didn't get any chonkers either. So like that's just something to consider.
True.
You got all easy to medium dudes, kind of.
Oh well, we'll see what happens.
So yeah, that's the thing is, hey, it's up to you. If you want to do it this way, it might be the best way to do it.
One of those YOLOs. Oh no! I jinxed myself.
You might have gotten a chonker.
I hate to kill and run, but lots to do. You understand.
You could try to persuade because it popped up, but it'll probably fail. And when you fail, they can hit you. You can also flee. Now, sometimes people just flee because they don't want to get like in trouble, right?
Well,
and be like, oh no. But you can also use a skill. You could use a skill against him.
Oh, I do still have a skill. That's right. I have one left.
Bar projectile. So now is probably when you want to use a skill like bar projectile. That I mean, my advice would be to use bar projectile and just beat him down. Because if you look at it, the damage, you have better damage than him.
Yeah, I do. That's what I was looking at. And I'm quicker.
And you're similar levels. Another thing is behind the scenes that you don't see when the different levels matter. So if you being level 6, that's good. If you were below level and you're 5, there'd be behind the scenes things working against you.
I rolled a max. No, I didn't roll max. 3 is actually just under, but whatever. I'll take it. So I think I got this. We can do this, right?
Yeah, you can.
Can do this, right?
The boys back in ADOS are going to hear about this.
This will be the first time I'm taking on a big boy. Oh, get that crit! Yes!
Yes, you did it. I don't even need to be hyping crazy with it. Jinkirin's doing it himself. This is best. This is great. I'm gonna.
When you posted that chonker meme yesterday, I was like, I am the chonker.
I am the chonker.
It's proven true.
You are actually now the chonker. You are the chonker.
I am. He ain't so scary now. Give me the loot. Oh. I lose a lot of armor mitigation proc. That's actually not.
Yeah, that's not better. It's not better.
No. But speaking of, I did still forget to equip that freaking ring. So what's up?
Yeah, equip the best ring.
I lose 1 agility, but I get
also
a lot more crit. So
don't destroy your items. You can use them in a smelter to get more requests.
That's what I've been doing.
But this is the thing. Save your items, but you never know when you're going to want to use that quest because the quest still counts against you in the leaderboard. So you want to use it whenever there's a situation that having another quest kind of helps you out in some way. You know what I mean? Because of the situation you're in, right? Like if you need just one more heal or something to fight somebody.
So I am salty because I earned my first legendary weapon and it's not even for my class.
See, well, that's the thing, though, is that you have to understand. Sometimes you'll get a common weapon, and it'll have way better stats than legendary. It's there's all these dice roll things built in, right? Where it's like, who knows, right? I love it when I get a common weapon, and it's just like super amazing. It's like kind of
seriously 2 in a row.
Yeah.
What hope have you?
This is what happens when you only heal once.
You
get like all the chonkers. You get like the Lich King.
That's my fault. I decided to risk it. I tried to min-max.
Being
But I think I
risky is
got this.
okay. Being risky is okay. Just don't die. That's all. It's okay. But this is Jinkirin, why people get addicted and they want to have like 7 heroes because they go like, oh my god, I just got 8 Lich Kings. I need a different hero so I can like get through without the Lich King.
But see, that's why I didn't switch for the reduced armor mitigation. We just mitigated all that damage. Let's go.
That was good. That was good. You're doing
Good
great.
strats.
Your character's strong. You got a chonker here.
Oh,
All right, come on. We got to get this Lich King. This Lich King, he's looking menacing. He's reckless too. And you know that you can go up over reckless and it'll tell you his modifier.
oh, I didn't know that. Oh no.
Yeah.
He's
He has a
starting to hurt.
modifier.
He's
Yeah,
gonna
he's
feel
raw. You
that
crit.
one
Okay,
going.
good. We got the crit. So now when you hit resolve, go up over reckless, you'll see his crit is increased by 30%. And they have that prefix modifier. Yeah. Now,
okay.
at least it's not deadly. Deadly gives 30% to everything that he had. You know what I mean? So, but reckless is not good.
Well, this is painful.
3's not too bad. 3's not too bad. And you can go over 3 and click on it, and it'll tell you what you blocked and everything. And then it'll show you if you mitigated and everything.
Okay,
Yeah, so
keep
you
going.
didn't
Okay.
block. You just hit for 3. And then you hit for 7. You had 4 plus 3 bonus damage.
All right. All right. I mean, I think I can do this. I might be trolling myself here.
Gatrino says he wants to pull some strings for you to get another hero or something, or register.
I have another hero. It's just not registered.
He says that he might be able to pull some strings to get it registered or something like that.
Oh man.
Do you see you're looking at your chat? I'm looking at my chat. Gatrino, because
No, I got both of them up.
Oh, you do? So
Yeah.
Gatrino's not only was first place last season, he's also like a community mod / the comms like Twitter guy. And he writes the
Oh.
Medium articles and all this stuff. He does many things. He does a lot of stuff. Gatrino's great.
Let's see.
Gatrino is a hidden genius. He's a hidden gem.
I can't keep getting hit and not hitting. I need to hit.
Coming through.
Oh boy, a 9.
on, give me a
We
good
don't-
hit.
We don't like that. 7. All right. Well, what do you got left? You got 7 left. Okay. All
I
right.
predict a bullseye.
I got first hit. Let's see.
That's gotta
There we
hurt.
go. Now
got
he's
him.
dead.
Dude, you critted him. You just cut his throat like this. You're like, it's over.
Give me loot. Nothing.
No loot. No loot. You know what's funny too is that the tougher apparently the tougher monsters give better loot, I guess. Okay, so now you
Ooh.
got the daily quest.
What is that?
So the daily quest is like the daily boss. So you
You're
can
sifting
fight him
through your
once a
bag
day.
as you walk when Acheron appears silently at your side, startling you. The forest
I've already
holds
heard-
many
I've already heard
wonders
this one.
for the
Let's see.
curious, as does
Let's
a
listen to
fellow
this one.
lover of history. The prairies here have fertile soil. An age ago, they were cultivated farmland. The place where Eidos now sits was the site of a large city, since destroyed and its inhabitants scattered long before you arrived. The forest in the distance was the ancestral home of a tribe of elves and other fey creatures, but they are also scattered. Many have been corrupted by Abaddon, Lord of the Dark Tower, and many more are simply taking advantage of the chaos that Abaddon created.
Along with the sudden appearance of Eidos.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks for the sub, but I just gave you one too.
It's hilarious.
RMAC popped in and I was like, hey, here you go. And the obviously because on-chain transaction delays, they came in and subbed at the same time I sent on one. Thank you for the sub. Appreciate it. Trying to get those clips. I need those clips so that way you guys can start getting those memorable moments. I
Memorable.
know Troy's been disappointed because I've had some good ones and we can't mint them because I don't have it enabled yet. So at this point, I am really low on health. It's gonna take 2 quests to go back and forth.
Well, yeah. So in this situation, because you have to go back regardless. I mean, you could stay and fight again because if you got an easy monster, you could still fight at 32 HP. But but the thing is that if you're gonna go back anyways, it might be best to heal first before you fight, right? Because like the other option is I don't think you can fight 5 fights in a row with 32
no, definitely
hit
not.
points.
Not if I keep getting liches.
Yeah. So
oh man.
So the thing is that it's probably best to go back, heal once, and then you're gonna it'll take 3 quests, 2 to travel, 1 to heal, and then come back and you'll have 2 left.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
but at least you'll be safe. At least you won't be risking dying. Because even at 32, if you got a chunker, you could be in trouble.
That's the stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, just do one. See, now if you had healed twice before, you probably would have not had to go.
I know.
Back. Maybe,
I know.
but maybe not. We don't know.
I was trying to min max. It happens.
Who voiced that? I don't know.
Pancakes, give us their head.
Oh, we got a small
I
boy.
hate
This
to
is
kill
good.
and run, but lots to do. You understand.
Oh, and we immediately come out
Explosive
swinging.
onslaught.
Ooh, to the
All right.
face.
I need to pull up.
Quickness. Okay, so he's got increased quickness. I'm glad you told me about the cursoring over stuff. Like I did not know that, and I've just kind of been winging it. And like I thought this was one of those games where I just kind of have to figure it out and guess on my own. And apparently, it does make it a little easier. Oh,
In
fingers
your
crossed.
dreams.
Oh, we got another hit.
There we go. You got it. You got it.
Boom, 11. Let's go. Come on, can we kill him?
Watch me
I
slice
just need
and
an 8.
dice.
Give me an 8. Yep, dead.
Close,
3 hits.
but no
That's all it took.
cigar.
Small thing win.
And still no loot though. Okay, we got one more.
Loot percentage drop percentage change is like 34%. So like, you know, that daily quest boss, it goes up to like 50% for loot drop. But the thing is, it's not really worth it because he's going to hit you for a lot of damage. He's going to be like a chonker. So the daily bosses, I would only do if it's the end of the day and you have like one left and you have like a bunch of energy. You know what I mean? Like wait for when like, well, actually at 70, maybe you could fight him right now if you wanted to.
I mean, what's the worst that happened? And I die and I lose him. Actually,
well, you could flee if he's too strong.
I didn't think about it. At camp, I could have smelted and gotten a quest.
That's true, but the thing is that it's not like a big deal because it still counts against you. It's not like it would help you in ranking, right?
And now must pay the
Well,
ultimate
we'll finish
price.
out with this one, and
Or there are
This
situations
is
later
gonna
on
be
where
over
smelting helps
real
even more.
quick.
Oh, okay.
You know, when you're in these other levels and you're far away from shit and it's and very dangerous,
predict a
smelting can kind
bullseye.
of be more helpful.
Come on, money. You're not money.
Otherworldly mystique.
I mean, you're all right, but oh wait, what's this? Increase monster dodge. Oh, for the next 2 rounds, increase monster parry. 10%. Dang. Okay, getting defensive on me here.
Wait, is this the chonker? Did you
No.
go into that? No, you didn't. Okay. So the thing is, like,
Okay.
it's only like an uptick of like 18% drop rate anyway. So it's really not, and maybe it might be stronger loot though. I think it might be.
You're going to
stronger.
feel that one in the morning.
Oh, we got that crit.
There you go. So you're
Yeah, we
doing
got
great. You're
this.
doing great. So right now it's funny because this is a little bit dangerous, but wait till you get to the zones where like if you get below 20%, they send you back to Eidos. That's the one that gets crazy.
Ooh.
But you don't have to go in that
In
zone.
your
There's like alternate
dreams.
paths you can take.
So I could see, yeah, like this is the type of game that I feel like I need to because I just went to Ren Fair the other week and I bought kind of a peasant. No, it wasn't a peasant outfit. It was a French. I forgot. It was like there. It's a French garb. I'm just gonna call it that. But it's a medieval, like it makes me want to role play.
You
right?
should
And
wear
be
that while you're
character.
playing this game. Okay, That's what we're gonna
Exactly.
do. Okay, we're gonna roll next time. We'll be in the thing. Well, the thing you guys should know also. So Jinkirin and I are both in Colorado, and the Ren Fair is right between us, down like I-25, right? So like I've been there before.
I
Oh,
go to
nice.
rest
Okay, this is the last
among
one.
fruits of
Take your
the
bets.
trees.
Do I get anything,
the
or are
last
we
we'll
gonna
be
pull
hearing
another
from you.
another empty bag?
I think you're gonna get a weapon.
A weapon? You
I
think
think
so?
you're gonna ranger weapon, like a ranger offhand, is what I think you're gonna get.
Ranger offhand. I hope you're right.
I mean, that's what I'm hoping for. That's what the universe tells me.
No.
I had a really bad run tonight in terms of loot.
Yeah, that means tomorrow though, maybe it'll be great. Sometimes it'll just like stacks sometimes all in one day you'll get like 3 NFTs and like all the gear. I was playing with Lord Waffle and he got like a drop like every single monster in the entire day when he ran his characters. I was like, what? Do you
And this
have
is my
any
other one.
do you have any NFTs on that character? Because if you don't have NFTs, you don't have to camp. Camping's only for NFTs, just FYI. But it doesn't hurt you if you camp if you have 0 quests left. So you have the other character that's not registered, right? So
Yep.
Gatrino's thinking that he might be able to get you registered. Now, the only thing is that if you register the slate, you're definitely gonna have to play every day to beat Abaddon, and probably.
Oh, I've been playing every day anyway. Like
Yeah.
yesterday while you were streaming, I was chilling at work, getting through my quests real quick, just watching your stream and hanging out. This is one of those games that, because I work in IT, so I'm on a computer all day anyway.
Oh, you are, and
and
it's not that hard. I mean, you can play this real quick if you auto roll it or whatever if you want to. You can play it on your phone also.
Wait, what?
So, yeah, you can open up in MetaMask browser, and it's like it does just for your phone. They did a really nice job with this game. You can totally play it on your phone.
I didn't know that. I considered it. I was like, I
Yeah.
wonder if it's possible, but I like I said, I'm on a computer.
They
all
have a
day
phone
anyway.
interface and everything. And the only difference
Oh, that's
between the
awesome.
phone in this is that when there's situations to hover over, you can't hover with your finger on a phone. So like it does it in a different way. You have to click on it or something. So yeah.
Wow.
So okay, let's do this. Lord Waffle, if you want to come on and play your characters, you can. But I'm going to throw up one of my characters so you can see what my good dudes are doing.
Yeah, I want to keep this show going, because normally I run I run 2 to 3 hours when I stream anyway, and we've only been in an hour and a half. So
there's other stuff that we can look at real quick before I even bring anyone up. There's something that's really dope that somebody made in the community. Bob Professor made a so there. Well, first of all, here, let me bring this up. I'm going to share my Brave browser. So there's a couple things in the game that really help. The first one is this dragonwatch.app website, and you can see it has all the season stats, like when it started, when it closes in 19 days, the prize pool. So the total like season fees were $12,220. And then 75% of that goes back to the community on the leaderboard. So like the total prize pool is over $9,000. That's going to go back to people on the leaderboard. So the top 60% of players get money back. And now I'm going to show you on the leaderboard where I stand. So when you put in your wallet address, it'll show you what your ranking is, right?
So that reminds me, I need to check mine now that I moved into the new zone.
So as of today, right now, I'm at $235.44 in my expected winnings. So like it'll change by the end. But these are my expected winnings. And the reason, and actually today it's going to go up because I'm going to go into the Fallen Temple with more characters. Last night it was at $309 and my season fees were $200. So I'd be at a 50% profit on the season. Plus I can sell NFTs I find. So we're going to see how it ends up at the end of the season, but I'm guessing I'm going to be between $250 and $350 somewhere for my season winnings. And so that'll be around $100 in profit for the season. And, so that's really fun. And so you can see your rankings here, all my characters, and you can see like, even when you bring this up in the game, there's a leaderboard, but this one is just fun to look at. But there's also a really cool Excel spreadsheet that we have now. Let me bring it up real quick. It's like so cool because what it does is it shows you your efficiency. And
I need that because I think my efficiency is probably on the low end.
Yeah.
Oh man, but it does look like the leaderboard did update with my new benchmark. However, my rank didn't really go anywhere, so people are probably past me up already. All these experienced people that got like a bajillion characters. I'm over here like, well, I had to get started somewhere.
Where is it? I sent it to someone just yesterday. Let me find that link real quick. No, it wasn't them. Who did I send it to? Who was I playing with yesterday? Oh yeah, Waffle here. I have it in this. I have it here. So where's my?
By the way, if you guys are vibing in my chat, if you say hi, you get a free sub.
That's right. Say hi in the chat. Make sure to follow.
More to throw away.
Hit that follow button for Jinky. All right. So okay, I found it. The wait is over. So now here it is. So now I'm going to send this to you and in our DMs too, so you have it and everything. But what's cool about this is it shows you your efficiency, and also I have the 2 of the top 4 chonkers in the game. Like I have the #1 ranked most powerful character right now, and we're going to look at that real quick. All right, so I'm going to zoom in here, and you can look up your character by their name, their class. You can like sort it by all this stuff. And they even have the player's actual like username on like Discord or whatever listed here too, because they did all this like research to connect it together. And so if you look at this right here, oh, I've been passed up. No, that's efficiency. Hold on, that's the wrong one. Oh, Guy Kid passed me up. Look at that. I'm in second place in Chonkers. That's terrible. We need to improve this. So I guess as of yesterday, I was the #1 Chonker in the game, but
So how often is this updated?
every 2 hours is what they told me. And
Okay, so it's gonna be a little while before mine's updated then.
and I was #4, and now I'm down to number like 9 for my second one. But anyways, a lot of people upgraded today to like, I guess, the next level to level 12. But it's really cool to have powerful characters. I've never had one this powerful before. But then the thing is, you can look at efficiency, like how fast you're moving through the zones, and these percentage rates. So I can look down here. I was up at the top, but people have passed me up today. It looks like, whoa, am I really that low now? I was in like the top 20 and 30s.
Where's Jinkirin on here?
Where is Jinkirin? Well, we can look you up. I don't know if it's got it, if it knows your real name or not, but we can look up your hero by the hero like number. What's your hero number?
Oh, the number.
Yeah, there's a hero ID when you look at your character page and you click on the hero. There's a hero ID.
Let's see, menu.
I'm gonna guess that it's like one of these up here, or you can let's see.
Where do I see it?
So when you go to the character selection screen and you can hit like the button to flip the card around, that's the right button, and it should say hero ID.
Oh, here we go. Let's see, hero ID 1081.
All right, let's go down to 1081. There it is, Urea H. So
Yep,
your efficiency is 0.82.
Ooh.
That's really good.
So
This
I
is
have
really
been
good.
doing good. Let's go.
Now, usually the earlier zones are more efficient. So like you're
Oh, yeah.
probably you're not in like the top 20 of efficiency, but there's like 650 heroes or whatever. So you're doing good though. You're like above average efficiency for sure. Like I think 0.82 is as good as any, is better than what my guys are even doing right now. So that's really, really good that you're doing. And that's the key. You just want to be within striking distance, right? If you're doing like efficiency pretty good, got pretty good character, you're then in striking distance because you never know what's going to happen in the rest of the game. All these other people ahead of you could get wrecked. They could die. They could get bad RNG. They can make mistakes. If you keep focused, laser focused, like Chuck Norris, and win all these championships, you could become the season 3 champion. So
I'm just saying, you warned me about the liches, and I took down 2 of them in a row.
you did. You
I
took down
got
2
this.
liches. You took down 2 chonkers. You avoided the trolls. The thing about this game is that if everyone started off the game knowing to avoid the trolls and running and avoiding stuff, they still probably would have deaths. But you figured out like the meta of the game without anyone even telling you. So that's really good.
I guess I'm curious with the seasons. Once it reset, like once the next season starts, do my characters reset and I'm
Yes.
starting from level 1?
Exactly.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Then we're all
So
on even footing. So season
we
4,
are.
be on the lookout, guys, because I'm coming for #1.
all right, I'm gonna show you my dudes right now. Yeah, you coming for #1 in season 4, and every season they add stuff. This season they added the smelter. They added the choose your own adventure, where now like zones 3 and 4 you can go down different routes. You can go to different zones. And they added an NFT that you can find. I don't even know what it's called because no one's found it yet, but it can refresh your quests so that you can like. The thing is that this is the thing that's really the cheat code in the game a little bit, is that if you finish and beat Abaddon quickly, you can then farm for NFTs, and you can also send gear back to other characters.
See, Doug's withholding information from me because he doesn't want me to take his spot next season.
Right. Don't
But
take
I
my
was just
spot.
informed I also get to keep my learned skills when
Yes,
the
you
season
do.
resets.
You do. You do keep the skills. So like the NFT stuff you keep because that's an NFT and you can buy and sell it. But once you attach it to your character, it stays there. So also if you sell that character, then it'll have it with that character. So you can actually go in the OpenSea and find some that do have skills on them. There's not a lot, but that's the benefit. If you get a skill on your character right away, then you use it forever in perpetuity. So it incentivizes you to buy early and get it on that character, and then you have it. The thing is that every season they do adjust the skills a little bit, but now they've come to the point where they don't get adjusted too much. So you kind of know going
They
forward.
do need to balance.
Sort of. They do. They do. They have.
Some people are like, "Oh, don't change my NFT." I'm over here like, "No, I want a fun, balanced game." What
Yeah,
happens
yeah,
if somebody
so-
accidentally releases an ability that starts one-shotting everything?
Yeah,
you
well,
gotta kind of rein that in a little.
they did in the first season on accident have something like that, but and it was kind of a bug too. So people got like this kind of thing where they were just killing dudes left and right.
Mhm.
So here you go. You can see my guys, and you can see
I'm right up
the
there with you. Efficiency.
Yeah, so you're real close. My at 0.85 are my best efficiencies. And you can see these are in the Fallen Temples. And then these people in the Wondrous Thicket are now going to go into the Fallen Temples probably today. And then you'll see on that expectation leaderboard, it'll go from like $230 up to like probably like 300 or something, because they're just estimating where you might land. It doesn't
Exactly.
really know. It doesn't know what's going to happen between now and then, because this is the thing. You can PvE versus fighting the end bosses is different. You fight really strong monsters in the field, but Abaddon is like a 12-round fight. He's strong. So having like really powerful skills can help, or having like really powerful whatever, where it does help in the regular PvE, but like there's certain skills that are like specifically you're probably using just for that boss because they can hit super hard, but they cost a lot, whatever. Like or skills that last the whole match. So there's certain skills that are like just for 2 or 3 rounds, and there's a couple of them that last the whole match no matter how long it is. So there's like haste, and there's like hasty wish. So those kind are really sought after, because if you have a 12-round match as opposed to like 5 or 15, 20-round match, that's better efficiency, right? Because you're getting that for every single round of that match.
See, Doug's even hiding the fact that Katrino is telling me to open a support ticket in his chat, because Doug doesn't want me to start catching up.
That's
if
right.
I get multiple characters.
Damn it, Katrino.
I see you.
Katrino. Damn you, my arch nemesis, Katrino. He's always trying to bring me down. I did tell you that Katrino said he wanted you to reach out to him.
Yeah, but now I gotta take care of the Discord situation now rather than after stream.
Yeah, do it. Go and make a support ticket now. Do it now. So this is the thing. This is the thing, Jinkirin. This is the thing that I set up where, like, if you're a person like you that's putting in the work, you're an influencer, so a content creator, you're kicking butt, and you're somebody that I think is really doing a great job of like having integrity, I could go like, hey, we're gonna try to cover your season fee for at least one of your heroes, right? And the team does that, not me. But like, so I don't think we did that for your first hero or not. But anyways, we'll figure all this stuff out. And they've been really great about that, because they appreciate people that are playing the game, playing it on their stream or whatever, stuff like that. And it's great. So this is what's happening right now on my beautiful spreadsheet. And you can see this is my chonker, 24.65 attack power, which is just beautiful. Just love it so much. Big chonkers. Yeah, I had to make those memes about I'm the chonker now, because dude, you should have seen it. There were like 2 days ago, I just cruised through zone 3. Just literally like 23, 35 every round, just like bam.
Dude.
And they like didn't even like hit me like the whole day. I was just like, oh my God. I've never seen that happen before, where it was like nobody could even touch me. I was like, I'm the chonker now. It was so cool. And I didn't stream that part though. I was just doing it on my own. And I was just like, oh my God, I can't believe it. Because usually you'll hit for 5 and then 15 and then you'll miss. And then it'll be like maybe crit for 25. This was just like 25, 30, 25 all day. And I was like, oh my God. And then I looked and he was like the strongest character in the game. And I was like, oh, that makes sense, because he's like the chonker for real. Anyway, so that's a lot of fun. I love that. Even though he's ranked like 28 or something, he's not in the top 10. It's still fun. It's still cool.
Oh,
or maybe he's 30, whatever it is. But I got an outside shot to get up there in the top 10 with guys like that, right? Because if you have strong characters, and if he continues to get good loot, watch out. You know what I'm saying? Like he could, because this is the thing, Jinkirin. When you go into that final zone, when you fight Abaddon, you get into that final zone and not all the tiles are revealed right away. So there's 2 things you have to defeat in that final zone: unlocking the tiles, and there's a sub boss, and then there's Abaddon, the final boss. So you have to defeat these 2 big chonkers and try to do it as fast as you can, efficiency wise, right? So like if they're like level 21 or 22, people are trying to go in there and beat them at like level 17. Remember, there's that four thing gap. If you fight Abaddon and you have the exclamation point of the 4 thing gap, he's just going to like just slice your head off and be like, sorry, bro. Because the thing about it is, if you're level 6 and I'm level 8, not only do you see the stats that where I'm better than you, but behind the scenes, those levels also boost you. So like the stats you don't see that are secret, there's a boost there. So like you then, those 2 levels do like influence how the match goes, but there's stuff you don't see. You don't see it with your eyes. So when you get to 4 levels above them, it says exclamation point. This guy's so much powerful than you that you're probably going to die, like not just die, but die fast. And you're like, you should run, just get the hell out of here. Right. And you did that. You were smart about that on the trolls. And so with Abaddon though, the question is, how fast can you get in there? And can someone be strong enough where they could even beat him with the exclamation point, right? You know what I mean? Like these crazy situations where like, you know, a 1 in a million shot, or like you get great RNG, or you have amazing spells, right? So, because like with a mage, they have spells that like boost a lot of your stuff, like 15% the whole match. And last season it was 25. So if you had Hasty Witch, maybe you could gone in there and beat them with the exclamation point, but they reduced it because they're like, it's too strong. So anyways, my point is, does the type of ticket matter? I don't think so at all. You just make a ticket. The point is,
where'd my Discord
can you
go?
get in there and can you beat him at a low level, right? Because sometimes you'll go in there at level 17 and you can beat him. Sometimes level 17, he crushes you, and then you have to level up to 18 and you have to run away, go back and level up, right? So that's the real tough part of the game, is that part of like how, because that's when dudes just are falling by the wayside of like, oh, I'm going to be first place. The next thing, I've streamed with people where they're like, I'm going to be first place if I can beat him. And guess what? 4 tries later with 4 different heroes, that like nothing, like they're just out of there. They're like, you know, left in the wake. And so it's definitely challenging, and it's fun because it's that excitement of like putting yourself in danger. Can I do it? And dying is really bad. You don't want to go in there and have Abaddon kill you. Like you really don't.
Dude, I can already see myself. So because obviously I've been playing some Baldur's Gate 3 for anybody that's been following me on Twitter. I think this is a good, like, let's start with Dragon's Crossing, right? Let's get all of our quests out of the way. Then we go play some Baldur's
Gate.
Exactly. Like, mesh the RPGs, start to attract the Web 2 audience that likes the Web 2 RPGs, get them to see this game. Voila. Onboarding, maybe.
Voila. See, that's the thing I love about this game, Jinkirin. I love that you like it too. I love RPGs in the D&D style. I fucking love RPGs. Like when you started playing Baldur's Gate, I was like, God damn it. Like I don't have time for that game, but maybe I should. You know, like I didn't play Diablo 4 because I was like, it looks cool, but I don't have time to put in all these hours, right?
I bought Diablo 4 only. The only reason I really bought Diablo 4 is because there was a freaking badass mount in World of Warcraft if you pre-ordered like the digital deluxe big boy edition.
Oh, really?
So interoperability. I keep telling people, give me something for buying it to do a game, and like maybe I'm more enticed to buy more, you know. And Diablo 4, I tried it. I didn't like it, but I'm not disappointed with my purchase, and I didn't refund it because I got the mount. That was my main goal. I wanted my mount.
Yeah. That's cool. I think you're a big World of Warcraft guy. And that's the thing too, is so like now the thing about Dragon's Crossing, the great thing about it is that the game started, it's a game that we really like. Everybody that plays it seems to really like it and buy more heroes. And it's just like, you can see organically people like it. And then you can build off of that, start to interact and integrate with other games and be like, hey, we have a solid game that people like. And now that's a value that you have. Whereas other games, like here's an example. Brain Games launched like about the same time as us, and their mint went even better than ours. But they rugged, and people not only that ran off with money, and all kinds of shit happened there, right? So that's the thing is, even if you're only doing like pretty good, that's still light years above everybody else, pretty 99% of everyone else, right? Everyone else is like here, and like doing pretty good is like, and continuing to go do good is really fucking hard. I mean, literally, that game started off with a bang, better than us than we did at Dragon's Crossing, and the next thing you know, crashed and burned. So,
is there going to be a free-to-play option for this?
That's a good question.
People who just want to jump in, maybe like instead of having MetaMask sign in, like they use their Google or something like that, they just sign in, play the game. They don't get on the leaderboards. They don't earn NFTs, stuff like that. Just kind of like, hey, come play the game.
So that's a really good question. So the idea from the beginning of the game was that we're going to add more game modes. But the thing is that the mint was a little bit slow, so they didn't have the money to pay the devs to add all these game modes in, right? So they're like, let's keep it. They were like, hey, but they do have money, but they're saving it for Runway so they can keep the game going. And they're trying to minimize their costs as much as possible, like keep the costs way down, but keep the game good. And then we'll slowly build it up with like a small team because they reduced the size of the team, all this stuff, right? Now, the idea is that there's possibilities of having like perpetual mode where you can go forever and it just keeps building up, right? And maybe that's a free to play thing where it's just fun and there's little cool things you can do with that, right? And maybe you can get bonuses in that can help you in this mode, right? But the idea is that this mode's the main mode, it's the best mode. And the other thing is you could have perpetual mode, you could have PvP, a lot of different stuff going on. But also what I think they're going to do next is they're talking about possibly adding in another NFT, like a companion or a pet, which I think would be amazing. I want a fucking pet, like add another slot to the character. And I want to go into battle and I want to see my fucking direwolf right there, ready to bite someone's fucking face. I want that really. I look like a goddamn direwolf. Give me a fucking direwolf. And also I personally think it'd be great to have skins that I could just buy, spend $10 and make my character into like this dude that looks like me with big blonde fucking spiky hair and a big fucking Vikings like fucking axe and shit and like fur fucking all over him. Like that's, you know what I'm saying? Like
I mean, the default skins aren't bad either.
No, they're great.
Customization is always welcome.
The default art is fantastic, but that's why I want more. And the problem is, Jinkirin, when you have a whole screen of 20 characters, it's hard to remember who's who because there's only 6 different of the NFTs, right? There's like 3 classes. There's 2, well, actually there's 3 classes and there's male and female. And then there's also like the Rift versus like the whatever. But my point is I have lots of heroes that look exactly the same. And I would like really nicely to just have like a skin I can put on one, you know what I mean? And be like, hey, this is my like, or like, you know what I really wish if I had one with like white hair, like the fucking Witcher and he's got a big fucking Witcher sword. Like I want that fucking shit in the game right now.
Oh man. Yeah, no, like So I originally just bought a rare Genesis character because first off, dipping my toes in. Second, I like to buy Genesis. But now that I'm I got that hook sunk in me, I'm over here like, okay, when can I buy a rarer one?
Well, that's the thing too, is now you have a Genesis, so you can also find the summoning shards that give you more heroes and stuff. But like that's the thing is the thing is that like that's cool and all, but now I'm thinking about how do I get the heroes that have like the best base stats? Like I'm like gonna be looking for them and sniping them in open sea. Like I want somebody, you know, because people will do the thing where they count up all the stats and they like so 52 is like the ceiling or 53, and the highest we've seen is like a 50 or 49, I think, in stats, something like that. But they're rare. That's like there's like one like that, right? So like there's also that rarity of like the attributes of the stats.
Yeah, but then you got to get the right stat spread. Just because it has 53 doesn't mean it has 53
but
in the ones you want.
If it's up there in 52, that means they're all high. They're all like 14 or 15. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it doesn't even fucking matter at that point. They're all fucking elite. You know what I'm saying? So, so that would be the prime one. But the secondary one is where like all the stats you like. But you think about it, like certain range stuff like the Ranger, strength and wisdom are both built. So you'd want if you want to snipe something amazing, you might want both of those to be high or not, depending on how you see the game, because the game is going to change. So then all of a sudden there might be a skill you really want next season that's like built off of strength, right? So then when you restart over, you're like, I'm going to do a strength build this time. That's also why having like 10's fun, because you can do different groupings. I'm going to do strength builds here, this, that, whatever. Last season, I just did charisma and quickness for everyone, no matter what. And I was like, fuck it. I'm just going to go hardcore charisma because even if it doesn't help your skill, it helps you persuade. And it probably wasn't the best idea, so now I'm doing the different builds. So
Armax says you need a chonker skin.
I need a chonker. That's right, a chonker skin. So why isn't my thing loading? Oh, there it is. Okay, I'm loaded. So this is zone. Okay, so as you go through this game, Jinky, so now you're in zone 2, and when you unlock the tiles in zone 2, there's going to be 2 options to travel. There's going to be Foul Waste and Wondrous Thicket, right? See at the top. So now this is zone 4, which is also then when you get to zone 4 choices are going to be zone 4 and 4.1. There's going to be, now this is the new one, Fallen Temple, right? And the other one, I think, is Thunderous Peaks is their option. So now that I'm in zone 4, I can go back to either of the zone 3s because it's like a fork in the road. And this is my character here, Abrupta Malison. She's pretty strong. She's the one that's like in the top 10 of strength. And so she's pretty strong. She's got 12 to 20 attack power. And what's great is I fucking love crit so much in this game. 90%. And that's part of the reason that Rangers are nice because they have really high crit, right?
Yeah.
Fucking crit in this game. If you have high damage and high crit, you just start chonkering people left and right. You just start just chopping heads off.
That's
without
my
looking.
goal. I've been building right. Yes.
You know what I'm telling you? Okay, but this thing, season 1, I was all about defense because the Warriors were really good. Season 1, for some reason in season 2 and season 3, I don't like the Warriors as much anymore. I used to love them. I used to think the Warriors were the best thing ever to be created on Earth. And I think now that they suck, but when I look at the standings, there's plenty of Warriors in the top standings. So they're still good. I just personally, and that's the thing, is I have Warriors built up with all the best skills and shit too, because I was like going so hard Warrior. And then they nerfed those skills on me, and I was like, I'm gonna find you, and I'm just gonna like fucking kill you in your goddamn sleep. Because I was like going so hard in Warriors, right? But that's what the fun of the game is that it changes up. You can't just you'll get bored with the same stuff, you know. So I'm pretending to be mad about it, but I'm not actually mad about it. It's just fun. So this
Plus you have multiple characters anyway.
Yeah, I do. And I have plenty of mages and rangers and shit. I was smart enough to just diversify and have plenty of everything, because I was like, in my head, I'm like, just in case. And then so the mages became more powerful last season. Now the mages are pretty awesome. So if you get another character, I think you should definitely or register in one. You should definitely get to do a mage.
I think my other one is a mage, actually.
Yeah. So you're set up with 2 of the most strongest. And you can see, check out my offhand weapon. Look at this offhand weapon. It's fucking dope. So like once you get further in the game, these offhand weapons become really nice because they give you bonus damage and they give you.
It is a mage.
There you go.
Firebolt and Ray of Frost. Let's go.
There you go. So Firebolt is like the 3rd best like skill in the whole game. So you already start off with that. It's even better than Bar Projectile.
My stats aren't the greatest, but
it's okay. You'll boost those up, right? So if you look at my screen right now, though, look at this. So if you see this, like, oops, don't destroy it. I've got this offhand that gives me 1 dice roll up to 6 and bonus damage of 1 and parry 8% and wisdom.
What?
Yeah.
That's only level 7?
No, I'm level.
No, the item.
Oh, no, the item
is
the item's level 7. Yeah. No, it's great. And my weapon is level 12 and it's 1d12. So like if I could even find a better thing here, that's why somebody passed me up, because they found something better probably in this zone. But for zone 3, I had these 2 mages were just fucking like just slitting throats, just like no mercy, like get the fuck out of here. And look at this helmet I have though, Joe. Look at all the stats on this helmet. Like there's dice rolls for everything. I got everything on this. Like every goddamn thing you can have on this, I pretty much have. Crit rate, armor, percent armor amount, strength, agility, wisdom, quickness, charisma. The only thing I don't have is hit points. Is the only thing I don't have on this. But that's the thing, is these are all dice rolls stuff with the gear. So you could potentially have one that has everything on it, but it's rare, super rare, right? So that helmet is so dope, and it's from level 7, right? So sometimes you get to the end game and you have level 7 gear because it's so fucking good like this, right? But it's very rare for that to happen. So she's pretty strong. So like starting off here, I'm already in this zone, but like, hold on, I'm going to find somebody.
So much to look forward to.
Oh my God. And so I'm going to find somebody that's not in that zone yet. So this person, okay, so he's still in zone 3, right? And now what we're going to do is we're going to see he dropped on the leaderboard to 245 because he didn't go to the next zone yet, but we're about to go to that zone. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fight once, and I'm going to fight here, and I'm going to beat his butt, and then we're going to go into the next zone. We're going to fight this unicorn. Look at this. This unicorn's sick.
Oof.
All right, you're dead. And now you see the little thing pops up, and it tells me I can level up Venture Guilds. Yep. You see the Venture Guilds here, and you can see I got teleport on this guy, which teleport allows you to automatically flee, but it waits around. So like when you have to like wait around, and then it'll auto flee for you. So I have it just in case I need it, where if I'm like going into a boss fight and I'm like really unsure that he might just destroy me, I can have that as a way to get out, recover, and not die, and then go back and fight him again. Because sometimes you'll fight the boss and you'll just get terrible RNG and he'll just destroy you, right? Now, if you have really high quickness, you can try to flee. But if you fight Abaddon, he's got really high quickness. So he might hit you 3 times, 4 times before you leave, right?
I had that issue with the trolls. The trolls were wrecking my face originally. So this is the thing I fought for to reduce the points, because it was like 7 or 8 points before, which is like really super high for skill points. And I was like, please make it 5, because otherwise no one's going to use it. It's just too high. So anyways, that's what I did. So let's level up. I was the Crusader to get that thing fixed, to like adjust the flee skills. So I have 4 points. So I'm going to go wisdom, and I'm going to go quickness. Maybe I'll do one of both. Just because charisma does factor into to the firebolt. See, check this out. So wisdom and charisma, right? So I really want that to be high. And so let's go back to level up. We're going to roll again.
And so it gives you 1 skill point every time, right? I got 5 HP.
Yep.
And so you're going to see it's going to roll for the same because it's predetermined. But I'm going to do 2 here, and I'm going to do 1 of each here, it looks like. I usually go straight up quickness and not charisma, but now that I'm like thinking about firebolt, thinking about that. Now when I go to my skills, this is what I do. I leave and come back because it resets the skill point so you can see the correct amount you have.
Gotcha.
So now I can actually have 2 Ray of Frost here because I got 4 skill points. So I'm using all my skill points efficiently. Normally I would go on full on Firebolt, but because of the situation, because otherwise I could only do 4 Firebolt, and now I'm stuck with 3 left over. But if I take this away, I can do 2. Even though Ray of Frost is way worse, having 2 is better than 1 Firebolt, right?
Well, why not get rid of? I was about to say, why not get rid of your Ray of Frost and put one in a teleport just in case?
Yeah, I'm not worried about dying right now, though. Now when I go into the next zone, maybe kind of. But I'm really
not.
You
could get rid of and then add 2. So the fact that I can change them up.
But you can only do it when they're available. Like if I went and fought and used them and came back, I couldn't switch it around anymore.
Okay.
So if you go back near the end of the day, usually you've used them and they're not there to move around, but you can move them around. So it's just like having mana. You're putting mana kind of points into this. Normally in a spell in the game, it's like mana, but it's called skill points. Whatever. It's just a different name for it, I guess. And this is how it works with the skill books you find. And then you can learn the skills. So I still have these skills. Like I have Drowse, which is a pretty good mage skills. I could learn on the character if I wanted to, but I'm waiting just a little bit to see if I want who I want to put it on. At Force Shield, which gives you a shield. The thing though is that Firebolt is so good that it's hard to put points on other things.
Yeah.
But Drowse, you can see this last 3 rounds, and that's pretty good. But I have haste on some of my mages, and that lasts the whole battle. So what I do for haste is I save it for tough fights, and then I put it on there and everything. So,
okay.
So now that I've leveled up, and this is the thing. I'm, going into the next zone, it might be smart to heal this 10 amount, but maybe not. So, because when I go in here, it's going to get rough. Like the monsters in zone 4 are.
I want to see Doug die tonight. Who wants to see Doug die tonight? Everybody.
Yeah.
Everybody. Come on
50,
now.
50. Oh, Dub Club wants to make it so people can sponsor heroes and split the profits at the end of the season, which is kind of fun.
That's interesting.
So this is the thing. See, now this is what's going to happen to you in zone 2. So now I have a travel tile here and here. Treacherous Peaks or Fallen Temples. So Treacherous Peaks is zone 4, and it's just a normal zone. And there's nothing. It's just the original. That's the original zone 4. Zone 4.1, which is brand new in this season. 4.1 makes it so you have a chance when you beat a character to get 2 XP instead of 1, right? So that's boosted. Now, on the other hand, if you go below 20% HP, Cocytus shows up, the wizard, and he sends you back to Eidos, and now you're way back in the beginning, and you have to come all the way back and use quests. He basically jacks you for how many? 3 or 4, depending where you are, 3 or 4 quests, right? And so it's rough. So the thing about this is, if you think about it, what happened is this boosted people using healing skills. So you can get healing skills on your character that heals you, right? Your ranger has it built in. You already have
exactly, yeah.
Other characters don't have it as a main stat. There's also another healing skill you can get for the ranger too. But the thing is that if you're fighting a battle and all of a sudden you get down to 18% HP and you're like, oh crap, then you can be healing skill and get back over to the 20%, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then you don't get sent back and lose all those quests. That is something to consider. So I've always preached healing skills are important in this game. And a lot of people were like, no, Doug, they're not powerful enough. It's better just to use Firebolt. And I'm just like,
well,
but the thing is,
it's iffy because my heal, I get 1 point of healing for every 8 wisdom. So unless I'm really dumping into wisdom, I'm not gonna get a very big heal. I might heal right now. I'm healing for 4 points because the base 3 plus my 1 from my 8 wisdom.
Scale. So the thing is, you could get the other skill that scales off a different trait, right? I think the other one might skill off agility or something. I'm not sure for the ranger. I can't
if
remember.
It does,
it might be better,
different,
right?
Yeah, exactly.
But the thing about wisdom, but the healing, the herbal whatever remedy thing, the one that you have, the healing one, it doesn't just heal. It also mitigates dodge or something like that. It also gives you dodge, I think. I think it adds dodge to your character. So it does other things too. But this is the thing. There's the other skills that you could potentially use, right? But this is the thing. What happened is I said that, and then people eventually figured out, oh, Doug, you were right. And all of a sudden people started buying healing skills. Anyways, that's my point. It's the only time I was right in the game, so I have to tell everybody. Okay, so now we're going to go into Fallen Temples. And And I think I'm not going to heal because the thing is what is going to happen when I go in there. I'm going to fight like 2 or 3 battles. I'm going to come back and have to heal anyways. So I don't think it's worth it for 10 HP to heal right now. All right, Fallen Temples, here we go.
Let's see. Armax
All
said something about a poultice skill, so I'm looking for that on the store right now.
Yeah, poultice that's the healing skill for the ranger. All right, let's see what my ranking is going to now. Jinky, because I moved up in this place. I think I have to fight first. Okay, let's fight. There's also a blacksmith here.
Okay, here we go. Apply poultice.
God damn it, I got the chonker, Jinky.
Right off the bat, and he's got deadly.
What?
And you didn't take the flea skill. Oh, I don't need it yet.
Maybe I should flee. But look at my quickness. It's pretty good. My quickness is 1 more than his.
Untrue.
I think I'm gonna flee.
Oh.
Don't fail. Success.
Okay,
right,
well,
that
you took
wasn't
some
too bad.
damage, but yeah.
It wasn't too bad.
That was so
Oh, and look,
close.
now she's 4 levels above me. So basically, this is another chonker. Flee. God damn it.
It doesn't tell me. So do the skills have different tiers and stuff as well? Like
They have different what?
like tiers, or like if I buy and apply a poultice at floor price, is it going to be different than one that costs like $20?
No. All of the poultice is the same.
Yeah.
The skills are all the same. If you buy a poultice, they're all the poultices are the same. There's no differences in them. Oh, Zelf
Oh,
wants
look,
a
they got the link for the skills. It looks like I'm gonna.
Well, the thing is, like, you can go to Medium and it'll show you all the skills for season 3. It's in the Discord. If you go to official links and you go to Medium, they have all the skills listed there.
That is good because let's see. Here we go. Ranger, apply poultice. Heals 1d10 percentage, so I can get up to 10% of my health plus wisdom divided by 8%, which currently would be 1. So I could max heal 11% of my health, which doesn't sound big, but compared to my first heal, it's like almost 3 times the amount of healing. So I might go grab one of those.
Well, that's the thing is if you're in a situation where you straight up just need healing, it is better. It's just that the herbal knowledge gives you healing plus the dodge part. So like overall, the herbal knowledge is better, but if you don't care about the dodge and you just need to heal, the poultice is better. And I mean, the difference between the two is not huge. It's not like one's way better, right?
Yeah,
that's basically the situation. I just got a dope legendary ring, and it's giving me some wisdom. Very nice. All right, let's look at my stats now. My stats are looking pretty good. I did get pretty wrecked though. And let's see my leader position. I went up to 132. This guy's not ranked super high, but we just want to make our monies.
Not ranked, and he's not ranked super high. You're almost in the top 100. Okay. Yeah.
Well, I mean, for how much I know of the game and play it, I should be in the fucking top 20. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, I know all the things. But yeah, so this guy died before. That's why he's not ranked so great. He did die. He got smashed. You know what's funny, Jinkirin? This hero actually has the best base stats of any hero I have. So like, he has the best attributes starting off, and he always gets wrecked. So, you know, it's good to have attributes, but it doesn't always mean you're going to do well.
How come your guaranteed flee next round costs 7 points and my rogues costs 8? That's not fair.
No, it shouldn't cost 8. It's just a typo, I think, because I think it costs like 6 for the rogue.
Oh, okay.
It's because it used to be 8 last season. So there's like
it says season 3.
I know, but hold on.
I'm looking at the Medium article.
Are you? Yeah, because that's the one from last. If you look here, I'll show you actually.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
the
Medium article just hasn't updated it.
Yeah,
Are you looking? Yeah, that's the problem. It's actually like 6. It's not 8.
Okay. Well, isn't yours 7? That's still kind of unfair.
Mine's 5.
Oh.
It was 7. So the mages is slightly lower for some reason than the other two. I can't remember why, but it just is.
Probably because mages are glass cannons.
Yeah, something like that. I don't know. They might be a glass cannon, but like my mage has got pretty good defense though. I actually think the Rangers are more glass cannons than the mages are, even because they're all about crit, and the mages get dodge. To be honest, the Rangers are glass cannons.
Oh, I'm over here looking at how I'm gonna build moving into the next season, and I'm telling you right now, I might have been sleeping on quickness. Let's see.
I got another chonker. Are you serious, dude? Oh my god. I got 3 out of 4 in this zone are chonkers that are like, I can't even fight them. They're 2 levels ahead of me.
So what you're saying is I had the good run tonight and you had the bad one.
Well, this guy has the bad luck because he has the best attributes starting off. He has all the bad luck gets sent to him.
Oh,
and
okay.
then, you know, every season this guy just dies constantly. He's like the pigeon you know, it goes out there first. All right, we might need to use another fucking skill on this lady.
See,
don't die. The problem is if I go below like 30, I get sent back. Oh my god, this is bad. I have to use another firebolt. This is terrible. All right, I'm getting set back already. Yeah, I'm getting set back to Eidos. Now just don't. Don't die. Don't die. I died.
Oh,
my
no.
God. Oh my
Oh
god.
no.
Dude, I was beating her so much. But once again, I told you this is the guy that always dies. He always dies for some reason. You saw that. I got so many chonkers. This was like the bet. So now I have to choose what to keep.
Oh man, that's rough.
I could keep an offhand. This offhand's pretty good. Because the thing is, the blacksmith gives you a sword, a chest piece, a hat, and a shoe.
Yeah, that's kind of where I was leaning anyway, is either offhand or ring.
So rings or offhands are always but I got a legendary ring that's pretty good. It's got really good crit rate on it. It's actually probably meant more for a ranger.
We got a Doug death on stream tonight. Somebody better have clipped that.
Yeah, clip this. Can you guys clip it? Where's Troy? Clip this, Troy. I died. This is my guinea pig, bro, where he just goes in there and he just gets killed. And it sucks too, because ranked 130 is not terrible. It's actually like good for payout. Yeah, no fun. It's not cool. I used all my skills too. I used every fucking skill I had against that lady.
Oh man.
Dude. Oh, but of all the guys to die, I figured he's the one, I guess. So it's either the level 12 ring or this offhand. The offhand is 1d6 and its parry rate. I feel like I should keep the level 12 gear, right? Because it's level 12 and it's pretty good.
True.
But
Tough
it's easier
decisions,
to
right?
It's easier to find rings in the field than it is to find offhand weapons. Because you think about it, offhand weapons are not only offhand, but they're also specific to your class. Whereas rings you can find easier. And this gives me attack and
decisions.
All right, I think I'm gonna go offhand.
I would go offhand. That's
because
my
it's more rare. This is a better item, but this is more rare.
Wait,
So
can my
picking that.
ranger get an offhand?
Yes, you can.
I can dual wield?
Yep, all the classes
Son of a
can.
bitch. I have yet to come across an offhand.
All right, so now this guy is dead. Yeah, I know. Sometimes it's hard. That's what I'm saying. It's hard to get them. It's easier to get rings. All right, so now that guy died. Bye-bye, Ruvel, Clarel. Your life's over with. Let's see. We got this lady. She's already
is
here.
that a legendary that I saw?
I got legendary. This is mythical, which is the best. Kathy is a mythical.
Oh.
That's the highest tier, and then legendary is the second highest. So that's legendary. I also have a legendary warrior down here. The difference is that the different like rarities give you a tiny bit better chance to find NFTs. It's not huge, but it's a little bit better chance.
Let me compare. Let's see. Mythic floor price. Oof. It's not terrible. It's not terrible. But it's definitely one that I'm gonna. Ooh. Yeah, you're looking at $200 to $300 for a mythic.
Also,
price.
Jinkirin, newsflash, I'm only 0.39 away points from becoming #1 on all of Xenon in any category. Just FYI.
Nice.
We're gonna
track that.
we're gonna become #1 right now on this stream. You know, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, I can swing a legendary eventually, but I don't think I can go for mythic. It's a little pricey for my wallet.
It is. Well, I mean,
I'm with the poors. That's why I started with Solana.
I would yeah. I would
Oh man.
what I would do is just try to snipe.
Oh, dude, when it comes to that kind of stuff, I am a dumb.
I would check out OpenSea and try to snipe because you might find somebody drop a legendary mythic for a good price.
We'll see, maybe. Right now, I'm gonna have to hold off regardless.
Yeah, sure. I'm just saying that you can find good deals sometimes because the thing is the all of them minted for like $150. In fact, the original mint price was $300 or $450 if you wanted to choose what class you had. And so that was the original mint price, was like way the fuck up there. So like getting a Genesis at this price is way low. Super cool. And here we go. Look at all this stuff blowing up. Let's look at our tweet right now. Our tweet's blowing up, bro. We got 546 views on our tweet already about the show today.
Dang.
And we got 11 reposts, which used to be a retweet.
It's still a retweet in my heart.
I love, dude, Twitter and tweeting is like the best name for things ever. I'm just like, yeah.
I'm not calling it zeeting. I don't know if you saw, but that's in the new documentation. Apparently, they're calling it Zeets, XEETs.
Nah. No one is.
Nope. Still tweets, still retweets. It's still Twitter. Except on my rate card, it's called X, but that's because professionalism and trying to, yeah, whatever. I should put X and then Twitter in parentheses.
Yeah, you should actually.
Oh,
you're just doing them a service.
Shoo.
Yeah, so I added your because we're on YouTube right now too. I added your info there for people to follow you, and then in the stream dashboard, I will add a link to where's the description? I'm gonna put down Jinky and then put there we go. So wait, that's wrong. Hold on, I have to fix it. I put the wrong one in there. I'll put a link to yours and my thing. Yeah, dude, I think there's going to be a bunch of people joining Xenon really soon in the next week or two, like Crypto Grading, a bunch of people I know, because they've been just like busy and stuff, and they're like, I want to join, but I'm too busy right now. But they're going to. So there's going to be a flood of people coming in here, I believe. Have you joined that Friends Tech thing that Flu and everybody's doing or whatever?
No.
What the hell is it? Is it just
I don't know
marketing?
I couldn't tell you at this point. So there's one thing I know. If something starts blowing up, I've already missed the train.
I don't think it is blowing up, but Flu literally
I've seen a lot of people talking about it.
I messaged Flu today and he's like, I only click links if it's in my private Friends Tech chat where you have to probably pay for it. And I'm like, that's genius. How can I get that? You can't even get near me unless you pay money. I mean, of course, I'm not going to actually do that, but it's really funny to tell people that. It's like it's hilarious. So I might join just for kicks and giggles and see whatever. But he just sent me a little code. He loves it. Flu loves it. It's his favorite thing that's ever existed. So whatever. Flu is actually one of the main investing biz dev people on this game. He's the one that helped them get most of their investment money through different people. So pretty cool stuff. He was my very first Web3 friend over a year and a half ago. So we met at ETH Denver last year in 2022 and hung out a lot. So
oh wow.
Yeah, so that was I made a whole video about it. We were partying in Temple nightclub with Harmony and all that stuff. People pouring champagne down each other's faces and everything. Yeah. Pretty funny stuff. All right. So now back to my guys. Let's see. Somebody here needs to go into this zone right now. And it's Kylie Goring. Where's Kylie? Kylie Goring needs to go in there. There it is. This person, she's a chonker and she's going to get in there and kick butt. Okay, so what level is she? She needs 2 more fights. All right, we're going to fight 2 times. Yes, we got a leprechaun. Yes, we're going to chonker him up. Get him. Kill him right now. Yes, so you see that? Chonkered him up.
Good job.
We're just going to real quick. He's not so tough. Stop hitting me, Basilic. You're not that tough. You are not that. God damn it. He's not a chonker.
You getting your butt kicked, huh?
I did a little bit. That's fine. I got to heal anyways and stuff. All right. So these secondary things that pop up, just so you know, the ones on the top are always the highest risk, high reward. Like they'll have the highest reward, but they'll also have the worst consequences if you lose. And then as you go down, it's like less risk, right? So when you touch the orb, it's almost always going to say nothing for the orb. But for other stuff, if you lose, it'll be like, it'll either, the treasure chest will take away items from you if you lose on the top one. But if you win, it can give you like 2 experience points. On the bottom treasure chest one where you try to flee, if you lose, you get nothing. If you win, you get 1 experience point. So I almost always do the bottom treasure chest selection. But it's all risk, right? Let's touch the orb. Nothing happens. Darn it. Also, if you flee from the orb, you might be able to get an extra quest. That's what someone told me, but I never flee from there. Right? Oh, wait. Darn it. Why did I'm stupid. I just wasted a quest. I hit the wrong tile. Here you go. In the flesh, making a mistake. Hitting the wrong tile. I meant to hit this tile to level up. Damn it. See, that's the problem when your fingers are always going to the same tile constantly, like 50 times to fight. It just wants to do it. You're like Adventure Guild, and you're like, why did you click? Okay. It happens to me a lot, actually. And now, in the new zones, the tiles are in different spots. So the tile to fight is actually to the right and not the middle. So you'll accidentally hit the middle one and go back to a different zone. And it's just like, everybody is like accidentally hitting that. It's not cool. So, they love rugging us in this game. It's a lot of fun. Okay, let's go to level up and let's roll it up.
Oh, I found a mage that I'm going to try to grab when I can. Base wisdom is 14 out of 16. Let's go.
There you go. Yep. There's actually, and you're probably looking at the one I was looking at. Is it like a female mage? There's one that it has, and she has like decent, I think, charisma. She might have like 7 charisma.
9 charisma, actually.
What? Yeah, see, that's the one I'm talking about. I was looking at that one too. I was really thinking about it. That's a good one to get because it's near the floor. That's a good one.
Yeah, I just I'm not sure if I should right now.
I mean, you don't have to, but the thing is, though, they said they're going to try to sneak you into register, so you could sneak these guys in.
I sent my other character's info in since I don't have it yet.
All right, Fallen Temples.
Let me see. It maybe.
Oh, I still haven't fought the zone boss on this yet. Oh my god. Here's the zone boss, bro. You want to see some zone boss? Look at this Hydra, bro. And look at the charisma on this Hydra. Charisma is 105. Oh, this is a perfect chance to use haste. Can you hear me, Jinkirin?
I can.
So if you check out this skill, I have haste. It lasts for the whole combat. So for a monster boss fight like Hydra, this is a smart play because it increases my chance to hit by a flat 5% plus quickness and wisdom divided by 4 until end of combat. Boom, let's do it. Oh, and I even missed him. Thanks, buddy. Thanks, buddy. This is the one that has good efficiency, buddy. All right, maybe let's use another skill. I should have fought him yesterday. I don't know why I didn't, because then I could have used my skills yesterday and saved them for today to go in the next zone, but there we go. All right, so now I got a dope main hand weapon. I got a 1d12. Let's take that. And let's go here. And we're going to go 1d12. And I have a pretty strong character now. She's 9 to 25. Not bad. So now we're going to heal again. And we're going to go into the next zone.
Let's see. Maybe if we drop it down a little bit. Let's see. Gas is so bad right now. I mean, it's not the worst it's been, thankfully, but I don't even have enough gas to swap my USDC to ETH.
Dude, you mean on Arbitrum? Or you mean,
No,
or you
on
mean
ETH.
on ETH, dude? That's the
Yeah.
problem with Ethereum, bro. Ethereum's rough. Like,
Dude,
I
I
don't even.
hate Ethereum.
I have almost no assets on Ethereum as far as like coins because they're all on like Arbitrum or somewhere where it's actually cheap to do transactions.
Well, I mean, thankfully it's not bad. So this is an easy fix for me. Let's see, how much ETH do I have? Thanks to good old PayPal.
Dude, look at this, Jinkirin. See the look I have here? I go into zone 4 and boom, I persuaded on the first one.
Wow.
I got a
But
partial win.
But what does that? But what does it do though? Like,
So
other
when
than
you
just ends the
persuade,
fight.
well, you win the fight, you get the XP, and you get a drop if they have a drop.
Oh, so it's basically like winning the fight.
Yeah. So now if you get
okay.
if you get a partial win, you don't get the loot, but you still won, which in a later zone is really good because if I fought her, she would have taken like 30 HP away from me.
Yeah.
I got the daily quests. Let's get out of here.
Swap.
So look at that. I got away scot-free with no HP lost on that fight. And I got and that's the thing is I got only 1 XP, but you could potentially get 2. I can persuade this one again. Look at this. The mages. I like the mages a lot. I won. Look at this. Do you see this? I go in with my better luck character, 2 persuades in a row. Dub Club says he's buying more Genesis heroes.
Oh, look at
Dubby.
Dubby.
Warrior. Dub Club.
Trying to get
Dub
in here,
Club's
but
cool. Dub Club is cool.
how much does that equate to?
2 fights. All right, give me somebody good. Oh no, I got the chonker. I should run. He only hit me for 2. There we go. Yes. See, I'm getting good luck now. Can I persuade again? Yes. Dude, Jinkirin. Do you see this? 3 persuades.
I'm watching. That's why I'm trying to get a mage. Dang it.
Bro, mages are ridiculous. Oh my God. I thought Rangers were the best class this season, but now I think I might be changing my mind. Now it might be mages by a large amount. It might be mages by like a gigantic amount.
Well, if I can hurry up and get my hero ID changed, like get this purchased and get my hero ID changed,
you
know,
whatever you buy today, just send all that shit to Katrino and tell him to hook you the fuck up.
I'm just deleting my hero ID for now, just so they don't activate the wrong one. I want my big boy.
This one's gonna be tougher. No persuade on this.
Oh,
Let's use Ray of
man.
Frost. This is going nicely for this character.
Okay.
Let's see what she's on the leaderboard. She's 50. That's not super great, but it's okay.
Let's see.
Oh, I hit for 0. There we go. All right, give me some gear, guys. I need gear. Oh, there's the boss quest. She's unlocking stuff fast. But I want to be like level 16 or 17 before I go into the next zone.
Man, I love the fact that I can just straight up buy Ethereum on freaking mobile now through PayPal. This is great.
It is nice. Do you see I got another chonker, though? Look at this dude. He's level 16. He actually might be the real chonker. Look, I could try to persuade him, but he's got 30 charisma. If I had my other character with like 28 charisma, I could totally persuade this dude.
Working on my quotes. Swear to God, somebody buys up the one I'm trying to grab while I'm in the middle of dealing with gas fees.
The question is, Jinkirin, should I try to persuade this dude and get like a 1 in a million shot or just straight up flee?
Let's see. Charisma 30 versus your 22.
22. Look at this. Look at this Morpheus, bro. Look at Morpheus. Look at this
Oh,
guy.
his damage is also really scary.
Well, look at I have the exclamation point, so there's no way I'm fighting him. I'm going to either flee or try to persuade and then flee.
Yeah, I would at least try to persuade and then get
We
out of there.
tied.
Oh,
We tied.
Man.
Do you see what I rolled? I rolled an 18 and he rolled a
18.
10. And I was that. Oh my God. I almost persuaded him, bro. All right, we're fleeing now.
Yeah, I was about to say, uh-oh.
All right.
Okay. Whew.
Well, I have 65. The problem is that in this zone, If you get below 20%, you get sent back to Eidos. So risking it at low HP is really not smart. But like I might be able to fight. I don't know. The problem is that I can't heal now because if like it takes a thing to go back and a thing to come back, right? So 2 quests just to move. So I can't even heal or do nothing. So the only thing I can do right now is I could go to the blacksmith and get more quests and then go back and heal and then come back. But the thing is that you're wasting 2 quests regardless. And if you just wait till tomorrow, it refreshes your HP. So either way is not better. You know, does that make sense? Like the math is exactly the math is exactly the same.
Me. This is why we need better UX. It's not a big thing, but I'm over here. I'm like, I converted to ETH. Why can't I buy it? Why can't? Because it's not ETH. It's Arbitrum ETH.
Yeah, we are using Arbitrum ETH for this game.
I'm over here so confused. Well, I get that you guys are, but I'm like, OpenSea doesn't make that known. It just says ETH. And it's like, well, could you tell me which ETH I need? God.
Yeah, our OpenSea needs ETH. It's. I wish they would accept Arbitrum ETH on OpenSea.
No, that's what I'm saying. Is I keep trying to buy, and it's like, no, switch to Arbitrum, but it doesn't make that known until I go to actually purchase.
Is it letting you use ETH on Arbitrum to purchase?
It's telling me to switch my chain.
Oh, really?
Uh-huh.
Maybe that is how it is. Okay, maybe it is Arbitrum. Okay, maybe I'm misremembering because my brain's fried. All right, I'm going to try to fight again.
Yeah, dang it. Okay, well, now I got a bridge.
Oh, look, I got a chonker. Let's try to fight now. Let's get an easy one. Yes, look. See? I can win. I am it. I am him. I am it. We're going to use Firebolt again. Yes. We did it. We're going to do it. I did it, Jinkirin. I beat him without getting sent back. And I got a... Oh, look at this. I got a 2-hand mage, big old staff. Let's take it. Let's see if it's better than what I have. This is one of my favorite things to do in the game is to switch around your weapons and see the damage output. So I have a feeling that this is not better. But... So this is a thing that you have to think about in this game, Jinkirin. Like, regardless of class, if you double dual wield, the offhand usually is a parry on it, right? If you have a 2-handed weapon, it usually gives you critical strike. So even though dual wielding usually gives you more damage, this will boost your critical strike a lot. So it still is a really interesting option to use.
All right. Hopefully this bridge goes through quick. I swear to God, nobody burp on me.
All right. So you do that. I'm going to look. So if I'm looking at my damage right now, if you see my damage is 9 to 25, now I'm going to, and my crit's 10, I'm going to switch in my new thing and see what that is.
I'm just over here praying. Like I want to get another Genesis.
Now this is 10 to 20 and it's 16% crit. I think the other one might be better. 10 to 20. 10 to 20 versus 9 to 25. Yeah, I think
I'm trying, Dub. I'm trying to get a Genesis.
Stay with that.
Another Genesis. I just want a rarer one.
Oh boy. We're gonna have to make a tweet and be like, my arch nemesis Jinkirin is trying to register for the season. Like, we need to stop him. He's gonna try to win season 3.
Well, I don't think I'll be able to win season 3. I feel like I'm getting a late start here.
You are. It's gonna be hard.
Season 4.
But we'll just pretend that's the premise. I'll be like, Jinkirin's going to try to catch me. Now, the thing is, you potentially could win and beat Abaddon, but you'd have to have a lot of luck. That's all I'm saying. You'd have to have a lot of luck. And in this game, you know what happens? Usually they take your luck and they kick it out the door. But, you know, whatever. So this went pretty good for this character today. I wonder what their efficiency rating is now, though.
Well, let's keep browsing characters though, because I'm noticing something. Let's see.
Yeah, go ahead and browse the characters and check out what you want to do.
I'm trying to find something with a good stat spread.
She got sent back. She got sent back.
Oof, that one's not that great. Let's see. What
so
you
now
got?
I need to fight this boss. I'm gonna do a boss fight again. Bar projectile.
Charisma's low.
Get him.
Yeah, these
Look at all these
stat spreads
crits.
are rough. Woo.
No.
That's what I get for looking cheap, though.
Oh no, I'm gonna get sent back.
Again.
Bar projectile. Let's go. I'm gonna get him. Yes, yes. I did it. I did it. I did it without getting sent back. Barely. I only have 36 left. If I got down to like 31 or 30, I think I might have been sent back. That's like 5 HP within getting sent back. But I got
What's agility do for mages?
well, it's just gonna do critical, help your crit, but it's not gonna help a lot.
Okay, so realistically, wisdom, charisma, and quickness are what I'm going to be looking at primarily.
With mages, that's all you fucking need. Believe me.
Okay.
Wisdom, quickness, and charisma will fucking destroy motherfuckers. Okay, no one gives a fuck about all that other shit. Just get that shit in there, and the mages will start cutting heads off. They'll start slitting fucking throats.
Well, I mean, it's assuming I can get this in time. Still waiting. Oh, I think it bridged. I'm grabbing it. I'm grabbing it.
All right, I'm gonna fight so she can get to level 12.
Boom, got her. Okay, so she got 9 out of 10 base charisma, 8 out of 10
Good.
base quickness, and
Ooh.
14 out of 16
Ooh, that's good.
base wisdom.
That's good.
Yep,
Those are
and
good
she's
stats.
legendary. Oh,
What?
Yeah.
Dude, did you get a steal of a deal? You get a good price on that?
It was about $80.
Oh, yeah, that's probably what you expect for that.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad.
So I'm saying the floor for those are usually 50, but if you want good stats, you got to go up to like $80. But that's the thing. Now you have a character that's gonna like have good starting skills, and it's gonna start kicking some butt.
Okay, so let me get back into the Discord.
Oh, I got a
and...
chonker. I have no skills.
Okay,
we can get him.
gave him the hero ID. We're gonna get this bad boy activated. Hopefully, I didn't grab the other one already.
Well, just send them all to them because like they have to send it to the devs probably to do it anyways, and they're not probably getting the messages right away. Thank God that chonker almost sent me back.
Oh dang! Was this somebody's previous character or something? It starts.
Oh
with
yeah,
Firebolt, Ray of Frost, and Force Shield.
it probably did. And did you check what level they are though? Because they might not be level
1.
0. They might have played with it.
It said level 0, I think.
Okay,
No,
dude,
level
okay.
1. Level 1.
Level 1. Okay.
Yeah.
So like,
when
because
I was
sometimes
20.
they'll be on there and they'll be like level 3 and they'll trick you because their stats will be high. They'll be like, oh, level 12 quickness, right? But they've already played it for like 3 or 4 levels, right? So no, you got a good one, and it already has what on it?
It has Firebolt, Ray of Frost, and Force Shield with 22 skill points.
Oh, there you go. So you've got Force Shield.
All right.
Force Shield's not too bad. It's one. A lot of people tell me they really like it, and I personally have never used it because it doesn't look great to me. But I could be wrong. I mean, it's always good just have it in case you want to use it.
Exactly.
And it might be good for boss fights.
Sweet. This gives me more time to keep playing during the day while I'm at work.
Yeah. This is what happens, Jinkirin. I'm telling you, season 1 when it launched, what happened was almost everyone just got like 1 hero. Next thing you know, everyone had like 6. Like everybody did because they were like, I need more heroes. I got to play.
I'm already up to 3. I've already got 3. I mean, what can I say? The game is fun. I want to do better. The earning prize pool leaderboard, like, yeah, it's kind of neat that I might be able to earn my investment back, but I'm not expecting to be honest.
Well, the thing is that like what you can do is try to do the best you can, and you can find NFTs and sell them, so you can still make your investment back in theory. Like,
well, the NFTs aren't really selling too much. Let's be honest.
Not a lot, no. But let me
But if
tell
you
you,
get a bunch of them.
But this is the thing: Dub Club registered a hero and made $22 back in the second day he played.
Dub, which RNGesus are you praying to? Because I need some help over here.
He literally found in like, I think he found 2 or 3 skill books and sold them Because the thing is, if you price it well, and okay, so there's the thing. You can sell skills after they're identified, when it says firebolt, whatever, but you can also sell them unidentified where you don't know what they are. So people will buy them because they're hoping that they'll be like a really good one.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And also when you're getting these skill books, pay attention to what zone you get them in, because the different skill levels, like some of them you have to be level 4, some of you have to be level 7, some of you have to be level 15. The level 7 and 15 skills, you'll find those later in the game. Like you find them in certain areas, like level, zone like 2 or 3 or whatever. And then level 15 skills you find in zone 5. So the thing is that when you get these skill books, say you find one in zone 5, it's a level 15 skill. So you could sell the ones you don't want. Even if they're identified, you can have a kind of an idea of what they might be.
Katrina finally got to me, and they're like, okay, we'll let you know when it's done. I'm like, sweet. So
Dude, that's awesome.
Yes.
Go Katrina.
This is how you know I'm hooked, whenever I get an opportunity to wiggle my way in and I go buy a better one just to get the good
Well, that's
one.
the thing, is that this is this gaming community is like a hardcore gaming community. The people here are like big time, video game or tabletop game players.
This is cool. I'm like, it sucks that I am getting in later in the season, but next season I can see myself definitely getting a bit more aggressive. Try to get those leaderboards. Especially if they keep expanding it. You said they added the whole choice system this season?
Yes, the one where you can choose your own adventure, to what path you want to go down. And of course, dude, everybody's picking the dangerous path. Everyone's like, give me the high risk, high reward one, right? The where I could possibly die even easier.
Oh man. This can get addicting. Like not like, so I'm usually not into the slower gameplay type of deals, but when the hook is right and it really gets in there, like it's like Baldur's Gate, right? That's not a game I would normally touch. I never played the first or second one. I haven't played Divinity Original Sins, which are their other games. In fact, the only game I think I've played from them is the original Neverwinter Nights. And this was like 20 years ago at this point. So now that I'm kind of being a bit more open, I'm not focusing on esports or just focusing on like MMOs. I'm trying to give all these games a different chance. I'm starting to actually find some that I'm fairly impressed by. So just give games a chance.
That's the thing. When Baldur's Gate was released, I saw all these amazing reviews, and I'm like, it doesn't look that great. But then when I see people playing it and stuff, I'm like, now I'm kind of interested, because I'm open-minded to it. And if I see someone like you play and go like, wait, actually, this is like my favorite game, then I'm like, now I'm kind of intrigued, right? Sometimes that happens a lot with games. And this is a roguelike game. And there's other games that are roguelike games on Reddit that have a huge following. Like Slay the Spire has like 160,000 people in their fucking Reddit, like subreddit. Like what? Like how? You know what I mean? I didn't even know that game existed. How are there 160,000 people in their goddamn subreddit? Like mind blown, dude.
Holy crap. Did the hookup already go through? I have the play button on my new character already.
They registered you? Yeah, they did. They just did it.
Wait, there's a lot more tiles here that I shouldn't have.
Like, what do you mean?
Was this already a played character? I think it was already a played character. It's level 11. Unless something's buggy? I don't know.
It could be.
Because on OpenSea it says it's level 1.
Really? Or maybe it's set. So you're at level 11. What are your stats?
Let me double check that for you.
Here, you can share your screen. You can share your screen so we can see if you want to.
Let's see. How do I do this? Where is present? Share screen. Yeah, don't care. Dragons watch. No. Dragons Crossing. Here we go. Close out all these bajillion windows. So I got it shared right now. And I do, like, if I go to hero select, it says she's level 11.
So yeah, someone sold it after playing it. They must have just sold it a couple days ago because level 11. I'm on level 12. I'm level 12 right now with most of my heroes.
But here's the thing: on OpenSea, it said level 1. Does the metadata not update?
Maybe you can't see it on. No, on OpenSea it usually says that, and usually it shows you like, hey, this is like Wisdom level 20. You know, I thought.
It didn't have that.
Interesting.
I mean, the base stats are still good, and it looks like they put all the focus into actually the stats. I don't even think the stats were right. Hang on.
So that's okay. So it's at 30. Oh,
hang on. Yeah, let's see.
So they put. I you know what? Yeah, I feel like the base stats aren't that good on this because this is after it's been leveled up because it's Wisdom 33.
So the stats on OpenSea may be wrong?
That's weird because I've seen it before where it showed the actual updated stats on OpenSea, so I don't know. Like,
let's see. Is there refresh metadata? Hang on. That might be something worth noting when we're promoting them to players, is like refresh the metadata before you purchase.
That could be it.
Let's see.
Checking on Dragon's Watch, you can see the level ups. If you look at the Dragon's Watch website, it'll show you what they put, all the points, how they put it into the character. But it looks like they put it in quickness and charisma. I have a feeling, though, that just quickness was like 5 or pretty low.
The quickness was actually 8, and the charisma was 9. Base wisdom is 14, based on OpenSea. How do you said I can check it somewhere else?
Well, you can, yeah. So I'll send it to you right here, the Dragon's Watch app. Why is this quickness so low, though? That's really weird to me. But at least the base stats are good. They are good.
Maybe they got some events that they did bad on.
It's a bizarre thing, but so I'm gonna send it to you right here. And
I'm on the Dragon's Watch app. I just don't know where I'm going. Oh, here we go.
Oh, you found it? Okay. I just sent the link for you.
78 base, 94 loaded. What? Oh, that's. Yep, OpenSea's info is wrong because on Dragon's Watch it's also saying it's level 11.
Yeah. So it must be then. I don't know. I thought maybe OpenSea. I mean, OpenSea has issues all the time, but I swear I saw characters with the prop was showing it correctly in the past. Well, yeah, that's something that we definitely. Katrino's here. He's on. We'll let everybody know to look into that if there's something that can be done.
It's not a big deal. It just means I gotta wait till tomorrow and I can start learning how to play a higher level character, I guess.
So you can't play right now. Did they use up the quest for today?
It might even already be activated. That your Trino, did you guys already activate that hero?
It might. No, I think it might be already activated because it's level 11. It's already registered.
Oh, that means yeah, they would have had to play it. Well, here,
once it's registered, it's registered, and you can just play it.
Crap! Can I give you a different hero ID then?
Yeah, give them more hero IDs. Give them all your hero IDs. Just whatever.
I've only got one other one.
Yeah, send it to them.
Oh man,
because this one was already registered. I think Katrino does it. I think this one was already registered. So that's the one.
I can already play this one, and this is the one I just bought and sent him the hero ID for.
Yeah, no, this one was definitely already registered. They already paid the registration fee. So that's
my other one's 3009.
Katrino says just send him whatever and he'll get it registered. No, this is a super good deal you got, bro, because it's like already registered. But yeah, so
for $80, I mean that means I basically paid $60 for the character and the $20 entry fee. Like, yeah, that's not bad. And next season I'll have a good starter. So, wait, it says rarity common.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I was looking at the wrong one. Hang on.
Legendary.
Ooh, my heart skipped a beat. I was like, I was paying for a legendary. How'd I get a common?
That's those web3 things. Whatever, they'll hook you up, Jinkirin. They're really excited about this.
I already set the registration fee for what, so hopefully they can switch it to the hero ID and get it registered correctly. I can't believe I did. Oh, should have caught that. So I did do a refresh of the metadata on OpenSea, and I'm waiting to see if it updates. So far, it has not. Like I said, it's really not a big deal. It's just I did think that it's kind of funny. The HP roll on it is pretty bad though. It got 75 out of 245. That might be why they were selling it.
What's the HP right now? Oh yeah, like that's the HP total it's got right now. There's no way it's that low.
Oh, the total right now after being leveled is 137. My freaking Ranger almost has that much at level 6. So the HP is definitely low, but it's got good stats. So
yeah, interesting. Let me see. Okay, I'm having issues right now with my Dragon's Crossing. I have to start my.
It's fine. I'm not stressing it. I got a character that I wanted, and I can roll it into season 4. The HP is like literally the only thing that I see terribly wrong with it.
I'm having problems with the game. It won't let me play right now.
Well, you're not even sharing your screen. You're still on mine.
I'm on yours because I'm having an issue right now. It's giving me an unidentified error with my wallet. It's really weird.
So what you're telling me is the devs broke the game trying to hook me up.
Yeah, the game's broken now.
Oh. I mean, I've only got about 20 more minutes before I need to hop off.
I think it's just that my browser's busted.
You know, I was having issues with Xenon earlier. I had to do a hard refresh. If you Control R or what was the other one? Shift F5. Control R is the one that I use.
I cleared my cache and all that stuff.
Yeah, I think that's what Control R usually does.
Yeah, it's just my browser was having hiccups, it looks like. It's working fine now. All right. Who was I playing with? Oh, yeah. Charday Champion. No.
See, now I got to wait till tomorrow to play this one, though, because they used all the energy and everything on it.
I got an internal error again. What's going on? Wait, something's happening.
I'm telling you, they tried to hook me up. They broke the game. I'm sorry, guys.
I can't play the game. Katrino, I can't play the game.
Oh, man. I mean, I check his chat every once in a while, yes. But
I wonder if it's just that character.
And yes, I did just buy that hero, Gatrino. Sorry. I had to scroll up. Unfortunately, the chat box eventually does cap out, and I have to scroll. RMAC over here. See where it's at, inventory. Oh, wait. Good point. Hang on.
Okay, now it's working for me. This is weird. Oh, no. I clicked the wrong time. Damn it.
It's got items. Well, at least I got a character that starts with items.
I hope it gives me a really good. How do I do my memory? I need a memory dump.
Just restart your whole browser. Done. Oh, well, you can't because then we'll kill.
No, I did. No, the thing is, you can walk away from the game and come back. It's fine. I restarted my browser like 3 times. It's just.
Oh, no, I'm talking about the StreamYard.
Oh. I've got a lot of stuff open on my computer.
I lose 1% crit, but I do gain 3 wisdom, 1 quickness, and 2 charisma. That might be worth it.
Something's wrong. I keep on getting error messages.
He broke it. I broke it. Somebody broke it. Oh, well, I'm out of water. Dang it. See. And the thing is, it has all the way up to the Fallen Temples unlocked already too. So I could try to.
I hit the wrong. Dude, I hit the wrong thing again, and now I. Oh my god.
Oh wait, I already knew that. Let's see.
Oh, I have to unlock the Adventurer Guild. That's why I can't do anything.
Ranger, Warrior, kind of expected those. Don't really care about strength, so that's not really an upgrade. Better dodge rate, but I lose. No, that's not worth it. He's got some items on here. Oh, look, I can equip that. Boom. Oh, wait, maybe not. Hang on. No, that's better. Unless.
Adventure Guild.
Okay, I kind of see what they had going here. So you can have a staff or a one-handed and offhand. You can't have a staff in an offhand. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Get more hit points, more crit, but I lose armor mitigation.
Now I got the Adventure Guild. Okay.
Yeah, we'll use that. Warrior. Checking all the items right now, seeing what all it came with. It actually didn't come with too bad items, it looks like. Let me actually just check the character itself. What we rocking?
Oh, you mean the gear that it's got? Yeah, let's see. Sorry, I was just doing my thing.
Loadout. Here we go.
Oh, look at that. Okay, great.
Details.
Well, that's
Wisdom,
pretty good.
charisma. That's pretty good. Armor mitigation proc rate is 14%, so that is good.
Yeah, that's really good. Those deer antler helmet things are really good.
Oh, another 14%.
It's okay.
Let's see. Yeah, I don't really want the agility, but quickness ain't necessarily terrible. Then we got hit points, armor mitigation proc, crit rate, dodge, parry, crit. Ooh, 9% crit rate on a ring with 2 to basically all stats minus charisma and quickness, it looks like. Oh, we need new boots. That ain't gonna cut it.
Yeah, show your whole character readout of stats.
Oh, here we go.
There we go. Okay, so that's kind of okay. I mean, what level is she? 11?
Yeah.
It's not bad, but it's not like the greatest. But you'll get gear soon enough. I mean, it's fine. It's like about average-ish.
I mean, the armor mitigation proc chance is at 35% with a 34% chance to dodge and a 12% chance to parry. So the fact that she has low health, she's got a lot of mitigation chance. So I think that offsets the low health. And the fact that she has fairly high base stats for the stat spread that we're going for, I feel like this was a good buy. I really do. I feel happy with it.
Like your character is in a position where you'll be fine. Like you can beat guys and stuff. The thing, you want to.
I need more damage though.
Yeah, you do. But the thing is that like when you have characters that are underpowered is when you get into trouble. That's kind of my point. Like underpowered characters, if you have bad gear, you can get in trouble where like you just get wrecked by monsters constantly.
Not dead, has good gear, has skills, is on track to go to zone 4. Exactly. Like for $80, and like I said, it's activated. So the fact that that is $20 by itself.
Also, what's great about this character that is already further ahead in the game? You can beat Abaddon and have a bunch of days where you can get gear, send it back to your character that's behind, that registered late.
Oh, right, because they got that chest where you can share inventory.
Yes. Now, the key is that the chest takes quests. So every item you send or receive takes 2 quests on both sides. But this is the thing. If you run into a situation where you're like, okay, I got only so much time to beat Abaddon and they're not quite powerful enough, then you're screwed. But if you can send them 1 or 2 gear that's like really good, like super crazy good that you find in that zone, that might be able to push you over the top. And that's why last season, tons of people beat Abaddon because they figured that out.
I'm still surprised I got this for $80.
Yeah,
and it's a legendary Genesis. This is the legendary Genesis.
Yeah. No, I mean, it's one step from having the absolute best mythical, so it's really good.
Freaking A, man. I'm gonna call that a snipe.
And the fact that you're already further in the season is actually a bonus too. The registration was paid, and you're further along in the season where now you're not behind. You have somebody that definitely has a good chance to beat Abaddon.
Let's see.
Oh, he says it's not a Genesis.
I
He says your hero's not a Genesis hero.
I searched by Genesis. Oh no, it says Generation 1 of 1. Okay, so
No,
OpenSea
yeah, it's
fucked me.
not. It's not. You want
God
Genesis
dang it.
0, not Genesis 1. You have to go with Genesis 0.
Yeah, no, I thought I put that in here for the filter, but maybe I didn't. So
You might have put 0 to 1 because it goes from whatever. Yeah,
I don't know. I hate OpenSea anyway, to be honest. But
stupid OpenSea. But that's the thing, though,
Well-
is your character has good stats. You have to spend a decent amount to get a good mage. You know what I'm saying? That's just what the market price is for a mage with good beginning stats, because mages are like the most sought after.
it's
game.
fine. It's I still think it's good. I still think it's good. I'm not discontent. It just means I'm gonna have to save up and buy an actual legendary Genesis. Maybe I can win enough that I'll be able to just buy one with winnings. Who knows?
There you go.
How much are they?
How much are-
Now I'm going to look at their floor price. Let's see. Rare legendary.
It's probably not much different from what you paid. I don't know. I'm not sure though. I'm looking at the chart right now.
Oh, dang, the one I was gonna buy, which has terrible stats. That one was the Genesis. I didn't buy it because it had bad stats.
Yeah, see, the floor of the Genesis is around that price, but you
Mm.
bad stats, so you have to go up higher price for good stat Genesis. Yeah,
That's where I goofed. That's
the
where
trainer
I
likes your
goofed.
mentality. He's like, I like your mentality. Just keep buying more Genesis.
I'm
I'm telling you, most of my friends have like 45 freaking heroes. You know, like it's crazy. Because they want to have them in packs. So like these 5 guys are going to do this meta. These 5 guys will try that meta, and we'll see, you know, because they want to get that top 10 number 1 spot so bad.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Because the number 1 spot pays you like $200 or something.
Man, I'm gonna have to find a good Genesis with a good stat spread. I know that that's basically asking for a unicorn. I'm probably going to pay a lot of money, but we'll see what happens.
What am I looking here at?
Just start throwing offers at people and see if maybe somebody
Well,
feels
you
bad
can-
for me.
You can go in the Discord and be like, "Hey, I'm looking for one of these kind of things." You could, you know, there's all these guys that have like 40 heroes. You could probably find someone that's like willing to do it.
Let's see. I'm just looking at because I like I said, I do have at least one Genesis. It's a rare. But I want to upgrade, right? I want that legendary. If I'm really freaking lucky, never gonna happen. Maybe a mythic. But at least a legendary. That's what I like to aim for. Which, speaking of, am I even sorting? Yeah, I'm sorting by legendary generation 0. Okay, so now my sort is correct. So now we just gotta find the right stat spread and see how much it's gonna run me. Oh, that one has no stats over 10. Garbage. It's agility, wisdom, but they're both only at 10. And it's level 19 out of 20 already, so somebody tried it and I guess it didn't work for them.
I'm putting my screen up real quick so I could show I'm fighting right now.
Yeah, you should. You should have been doing that a long time ago while I'm shopping.
I know. Well, we were looking
window
at
shopping.
your stats
Window.
though and stuff though. We were looking at your stats.
True. Still, that's a good, like I said, it's a good buy. It's a good hero to go into season 4 with that I can build myself and definitely try to make it a little bit more OP. Content.
There's also contests you can enter.
Yeah.
too.
I was just reading that too. Stables or exit. The exit is probably where I expect to find the lowest, to be honest. That's where people generally just floor. I'm not gonna lie. I've been cleaning up my unused NFTs lately, and that's exactly what I've been doing. Floor. What's the rarity? I don't care. I want money.
Just getting the money. I do have NFTs right now where I'm like kind of considering that and other things, you know.
There's one exception because I don't really play EVIO anymore. I did list my Howler skin well above floor because there's only 31 of them in the game entirely, and there will only ever be 31 out of their like thousands of character skins. So at this
Nice.
point, and it's like their highest tier and everything, I'm like, nope, you're not getting this one for floor price. You're paying me a pretty penny, or I'm gonna use it later, maybe. Who knows? But Solana, honestly, like I haven't seen hardly any Solana NFTs selling out of my wallet. So
Well, right now they're thinking about possibly moving chains to something that's more active in the gaming community because Arbitrum kind of didn't really take off gaming wise. But they're just considering it.
AVAX seems to be popping. I say seems to be because it's really hard for us as the end users to tell.
Right.
But I have been playing a lot of really awesome games over there. Obviously, there's Polygon, which everybody is talking about. Polygon and IMX. Those two are like the really big ones, it feels like. But I'm personally just not a fan of Polygon. IMX, I still don't have enough experience with. I don't like their store system.
I'm not either.
Like, they don't have like what you would consider a native market per se. You can buy from the IMX marketplace, but if you want, or actually, I believe you can buy and sell from the native IMX marketplace. But if you want to send an NFT to somebody, you have to go to like some third party fucking place that I still haven't even figured everything out. Like I've yet to figure out how to send any IMX NFTs. But there was somebody helping me out.
Yeah, the whole ecosystem over there is complicated. Like,
it's not so bad once you figure it out. The problem is it's not like immediately distinguishable where to go to do what. But once you've been there and you've done it, it's like, oh, okay, this all makes sense. And that I think could be cleaned up a little bit. Like maybe like if I maybe put a little icon when I go to send an NFT on the native IMX marketplace. And when you click on it, since they obviously don't support that system, it redirects you to the website that you're supposed to do the sending on, if that makes sense. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. I mean, everybody's still learning and growing and figuring shit out. And I think that with the partnerships and the backing that IMX and Polygon have pulled off, they really could like make some magic happen. It's just my 2 cents. I think we could really see some stuff pop off over there.
I just unlocked the Dark Tower, which is Zone 5, but of course I'm not anywhere near. That's the final zone of the game.
You're like, nope, not right now.
I'm like, no, wait. I mean, I'm only level 13. You got to be level like 17 to really 16 or 17 to go in there. But it's nice to see it. This character is ranked 30, so this is actually my highest ranked character right now. Maybe number 30. I had number 11 at one point, but then they died. So
rip.
Rest in peace. There's chunkers in this zone. The key to this game also is you don't want to die in zone 4 or 5. Like when you die near the end of the game, it's like you're left with like terrible gear, so you're screwed. It's like fighting these really when you fight these tough monsters and bosses, like unless you send people gear, you're so screwed.
Nah, dude, it's easy. You just go back and farm the previous zone a little bit, get your gear up, come back when you're ready.
The problem is that you're wasting quests doing that, and the previous zone won't give you experience points. So,
I know, but you got to catch up somehow.
Yeah, but then you're going to just tumble down the ranking boards. It's better just to send that person some gear that is good because, dude, finding good gear takes forever. Try to find 4 good pieces of gear will take you forever. The game will be done. The season will be over by then.
It is what it is.
Another chonker.
And that's why I'm going to be looking forward to next season when I actually have multiple characters fully ready to go, built from the ground up. You know, now that I'm figuring out stats, let's see.
I keep on getting these internal error messages. It's weird. You wreck the game, Jinkirin. I keep on getting error messages. It's never happened before.
I think it's a you problem.
Let's see.
It's working for me just fine. I'm over here checking inventories, equipping gear.
Well, of course, the game has adjusted now. The game's like we got to make Jinkirin comfortable, and we're gonna rug Doug. Man. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna rug Doug. Oh, let me use a skill.
It is weird though because on OpenSea it says that the base strength is 8. Oh wait, hang on. I'm not looking at the one I bought anymore. I wonder if the metadata updated because I'm willing to bet that's what I had to do was I needed to manually tell it to update. Nope, it still says everything. But the weird thing is, it says that the base strength is 6, and this character's showing. Oh, they probably failed one of those events because if I remember correctly, the gambling event gives you -1 to the 3 primary stats if you lose, which would also explain the agility because it's also at 5 and 5. Yep. Okay, I'm willing to bet that's what it is. They lost some stats. See, I'm already starting to remember things about the game because I've come across that gambling event like 2-3 times. Just got a shard. Congrats, Gat. If it's a good one, you should send it my way.
Just got a shard. Yeah, bro. I hope
He's
that's
like,
got some
nah.
good attributes.
He's like, nah, I'm gonna use it. I need all the characters. See, that's why I was trying to buy a Genesis. Is I'm trying to get more characters, and the easiest way is probably to just play a Genesis character. Well, I shouldn't say easiest. The cheapest way.
John,
Oh man,
is John streaming this son of a gun? I have not caught up to him yet. Ramen Cash is trying to catch up now.
ooh.
Oh no, I'm in second place. I just passed Ramen Cash. I'm in second place on the platform, and we're 0.2 away from John. That's fun.
How do you? Where are you checking this stuff at?
On just the main page, if you scroll down on browse and on the main page, there's also a Dragon's Crossing section on this website too. So you could tag your stream as Dragon's Crossing.
Oh, that's dope. Oh, is it just hours stream? No, there's got to be another metric in here because somebody's only got 37 hours, but their score is fairly high.
The metric is your followers and subscribers. When someone follows and subscribes you, you get points, and then when they watch you, if they're a follower subscriber, they give you points.
Oh, damn. Well, if you guys chilling in my chat right now, make sure you drop that follow.
Yeah, follow
Say hi so I can
Jinkirin.
give you some subs.
Yeah, just follow him and let him give you some subs.
Hang on. Where am I at on subs? Because I'm really trying to get those clips unlocked so people can start like minting those nice little moments. Let's see. Affiliate. Oh, I'm 1 subscriber away, I think, because you only need 5 active subscribers, right?
I think so.
Pretty sure that's what it
I'm a
was.
subscriber, right? Yeah, I think so. Let me look.
I don't know. If you're not, let me see if I can fix that. Let's see.
Yeah, if I'm not a subscriber, you should hold on. Let me write in the chat.
I saw you follow at some point. Oh, here we go. Boom. Gifted.
Yeah, I'm not a subscriber. Give me a subscription.
How do I gift? Oh, hang on. No.
You click on the name.
No. How do I gift more than 1 month? Because it only shows 1 month for me right now.
You have to set it up in your settings, like how much you're going to charge per month.
Oh my God, you guys! I am failing everybody. Okay, well, you know what? I'm gonna give you a month from now, and I'm gonna come in and set up some more stuff later. I haven't explored the dashboard enough. I did get my emotes set up though, so we got some emotes.
Oh, you do? Well, see, you're doing great. It took me forever to, dude. I streamed for like 2 days without having any clue how any of it worked. Finally, I realized that when you gift a subscription to people, that's when you really get the points, and you get points back because they subscribed to you, even though you gave them the subscription and you spend your points to do it. A lot of it comes back to you. And then I was like, oh, that makes sense now. And then once I figured it out, I was like, boom, I'm like ranked number 3 on the platform or something. It was
clips, enable clips. Let's go.
Yeah, you need to enable clips. They can also pay points to watch clips, or you can charge points to watch clips.
See, I'm going to encourage people to do clips. You guys are going to get 8% royalty. I will get 2.
Oh boy.
There we go. Now people have incentive to start getting them top moments. I wonder if I can retroactively go back and turn some of my let's see, content manager clips. Which, by the way, I own the clip of you dying.
Oh, that's great.
It's
Yeah,
probably
you
not
guys.
a good clip. I couldn't check the audio on it.
People that are watching, make some clips or something, and like you know, of me dying or whatever.
How can I enable? I don't think I can go back and do it retroactively. I think it's just it's done.
I want to see my leaderboard now.
That was my best clip too.
Come on, Dragon's Watch.
Man, I had 59 views on my very first Xenon clip.
That's awesome.
Oof.
I am
Okay.
now up to 272 for my expected winnings, so that's good.
Hell yeah, let's go.
What is my HP right now? Oh yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna heal.
Well, Doug, I hate to call it a night, but I do need to go get some food before I start wrapping things up and go to bed. So I am gonna have to end it here. But this was awesome. We may have to turn this into like a routine thing.
I was trying to talk to Xenon and Troy and being like, we should have definitely like Dragon's Crossing nights or things or something, some events happening, so that because I stream a lot with Dragon's Crossing usually on YouTube in the past with like a lot of the top players that are really good, and then we like make the like adjust the tier list, give out alpha, interesting strategies, stuff like that, and like these spreadsheets and stuff.
I mean, maybe if we can get Gat and the Dragon's Crossing team involved, maybe we can even do some giveaways.
We definitely want to do some of that stuff. Like that's my position at Dragon's Crossing, is building these relationships up so we can do that stuff. So that's big part of the reason I wanted to get on Xenon, see what was going on, inspect it. What are they doing? Is this a good spot to do stuff? And I was like, hey, let's put Dragon's Crossing as one of the games, and they put it right on their website immediately. They're like, boom. And then when you log into the main page, it scrolls a couple of the games, and it's like the fourth one that pops up. So it's pretty cool.
Oh man, I'm trying to find a fairly reasonable Genesis character with a good stat spread, and I don't think that it exists at a low price point. Nope, I'm in the $200 price range, and their stats are still boo boo. Well, and legendary, like that. That's what's killing me right now.
That is it. You'd be able to find better prices if it was legendary for sure.
Well, that's how I got my rare one, which that one's stats.
I just got a dope hat.
I don't even remember what that one's base stats are.
It's got a nice hat.
Hang on, let's check what that one's base stats are. Now that I know how the stat system works. Oh, yeah, its base stats aren't the greatest either. 10 out of 16 for agility and strength, and 6 charisma. 4 quickness, 6 wisdom. Yeah, for a ranger, this stat's not that great. Wait, what's the seasonal quickness and what?
That might be for how much it has on the season, like added on to the base stats.
Oh, okay, yeah. It says level 6 out of 20, so that one's updated. So my Genesis character is accurate and up to date. It's my Rift characters that are not showing the appropriate information on
Interesting. Okay.
On OpenSea.
I see.
There we go. Nope, it worked now. After telling it earlier to manually refresh the data, I just reloaded and it is now showing level 11 out of 20.
Oh, nice. Okay.
So that's something we may need to preach people. Yeah. Oh, never mind. Gatrino said that they ran a script that updated the metadata. Okay. I was going to say, because I told it earlier to update the metadata, and it just didn't seem like it was.
I'm getting wrecked in zone 4 right now. Come on, dude.
Oh, Dub, thank you for the follow. I appreciate your face.
I need
get you up in here with the sub too.
Oh my god. I tried to beat the Chonker in zone 4 and he's deadly.
Oh no.
It's not going well.
Oh no. Hang on. Okay, before I gotta see how this fight plays out before I call it here.
He might not even be the Chonker. He might even be just like the really hard one, which is a level below Chonker, but he's got deadly on him. And I can't hit him for anything.
By the way, I don't know if you're aware, but if you hit F11, it'll do a full screen, and you don't have to see your URL bar and stuff.
F11.
Yep, in your browser. Just hit F11.
I'm on a Mac. Though,
on a Mac. What is the equivalent? Alt Enter maybe? I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm fancy like that. I don't know. How the hell do I even?
But my Mac has F
I-
keys. You don't have an F11 key?
How do I even? I don't even use my F keys on my Mac ever. So it's like,
Well, if you go and do the little hamburger menu in the top right, there should be a view option, and you can set it to full screen that way too.
oh yeah. Here, let me just do full screen.
I'm just trying to help you step up your content game, look fresh and fired. Yeah, thank you for the follow.
It's something F. What is that key? There is a F command. Okay.
There you go. Boom. Look at that.
Boom. Okay, so this I probably should run away. I mean, look at he also has Warcraft spell. Oh
Increases
my god.
chance to hit by 80%. Ooh.
I need to get the F out of here.
Run away.
No.
Run away.
Yes.
Oh.
Dude, I almost got sent back to Eidos. Oh my god. Okay, that's the difference. Is it? But how big is it on the screen though? Is it? Do I need to?
Thank you for the follow.
Is it easy enough to see it?
Oh, dude, it looks fucking great on my end now. Like
Okay.
everything looks
I
phenomenal.
have to go back here and I have to. Let's do.
I mean, it
this.
looked fine before as well. I'm just trying to help you min max. Die
Long
for the vine,
temples.
bro. Die for the vine. I agree with Gat on that one. You
I
should have
don't want to
died.
die, dude. I don't want to die. This
Should
guy's
taken the
not.
L.
No.
Oh,
Oh my
here.
god, another chonker. Bye. Bye bye.
I'm over here like Oprah. You get a stop. You get a stop. You get. A stop.
You get a sub.
Well, now that I know how the system works. Oh man, this is a good night. Dragon's Crossing was a good game. Hanging
I'm
out with
glad you
you,
like it.
good discussions. Like
Dude,
I
I'm
went
getting wrecked.
and bought some more Dragon's Crossing characters.
Come on. Well, I'm getting him. I'm getting him. I'm killing the chonker. I'm killing the chonker. Die chonker.
Oh man.
Yes, I killed him. I killed the chonker. He gave me no gear. That's
Here
son
you
of a-
go.
I've got 88 left. I might be able to.
Do it. Do it. I want to see how these quests play out before I call it. Even though I should have called it 10 minutes.
I am gonna heal first. Sorry.
Dude, this is what I love. Like sometimes there's a game in the way that it plays out. It's just one more. One more.
Eminent death is all another chonk. Oh my god. All right, let's try it. I guess.
Good luck.
Ooh, I got him. I got him.
Ooh.
Oh,
Oh.
I crit. I crit.
Yeah, but he also hurt too.
Look
Well,
at
he's got plenty of health.
his attack is 9 to 27.
Dang.
But I'm
Got another crit.
I'm killing him. That's not too bad. I blocked part of his crit. See, my armor's see the thing is I have good armor. Look, I have 50% brock chance, so it's finally hitting in. The last couple of fights, my armor was not propagating. There we go. Yes. See, that's
There
what's
you
supposed
go.
to happen, you damn chonker.
There you go.
We're
got
gonna
4
kill
more.
another one. Oh, this one's not so hard. See, look at this. I'm just gonna destroy her. Don't hit me.
Again, thank you guys all for the support tonight. We appreciate it. This is why we do this. We're here for you.
We're here for you guys. Okay. Well, here I'm gonna get out of full screen now, so because you have to go eat and stuff. Let's see.
I was waiting to. I'm trying to see how these quests play out before I call
Oh,
it.
you want to see all of them? Okay, here we go.
I wanna,
Oh no, I'm at
he looks
49.
scary.
Flee.
Oh no!
I tricked
Oh.
myself.
Oh no! Oh no! Are we about to see another? Oh dang it!
I
thought
didn't
we
get
were gonna
sent
see
back.
another Dougie death.
But look, do you see my health? I should have gotten sent back. I got real close. I think it's like I was like 1 HP away from getting sent back to Eidos.
What is that? 154 is your max?
Oh my god.
Is that your max health? 154? I can't
Yeah,
see the number.
154. What's
Okay,
20% of that?
154 times 0.2. 30.8. You were
Oh my
one
God.
health away.
1 point away.
Oh my god.
Well, the thing is, I'm stuck anyways because, like,
Yeah, but you didn't lose your well, wait, you don't lose your
yeah.
items.
Well,
when you get sent
I
back,
didn't
so-
die either, which is
Yeah.
important, right?
But dang, 1 point away.
Well, I didn't even show you my chonker yet. This is the guy that has the #1 chonkerness, right? Let's see if I can chonker someone real quick.
Go for it. One more.
No, he's 4 ahead of you.
Eh.
Oh my god.
And he's deadly. Whew.
Goddamn chonkers. All right, you're dead now. You're dead.
All right.
So,
I believe
13-9, 21.
21.
Mother sucker. 9-1. I'm the chonker now. No, he hit me for 24.
Oh.
I'm the chonker now.
17.
Him for 17. He's dead. Yes,
19,
I killed him.
Done.
Here, no loot, you son of a.
All
you
right,
can see-
I gotta call it. I
Okay.
gotta.
I'm
No
gonna
more
get-
one mores.
No more one mores. But that's the thing is that like where's the full screen thing?
Oh man.
No, I don't want the full toolbar and full screen.
Oh,
Get rid of that.
this is good.
There
good
we
night.
go. Okay. So this was fun. Thanks so much for coming by, and we did a lot of influential work here. I'm just gonna use the word influencer like in every sentence now because everyone's like, well, I hate influencers. Well, guess what, bro? I have a fuzzy coat, so shut up. Thanks for coming on the show. I really like that you like the game. You know what I mean? This is
Oh,
all about
man.
just finding games and things we actually like, as opposed to most of Web3 where people are just pretending they like stuff because it's like cool or whatever. We like the game, and then we got you more heroes in the season illegally. We broke rules and laws and all kinds of shit. Katrina
Well, to
does
be
like
fair, I paid for mine, so
well, you did, but I
didn't-
mean like getting registered past the season registrations.
we're not there yet. We're not there yet.
Oh,
The
yeah,
third
it
one
hasn't
been
happened yet.
activated.
But what
Yeah.
I'm saying is that like we summon the superpowers of Web3 gaming and
man, power of
and-
community.
and the power of the community and all these things, right? And it was a lot of fun. This is even better than I expected, Jinkirin. This was like an amazing stream, a lot of fun. And I think anyone that watches it was going to learn about a lot about life and a lot about gaming. And we're looking forward to doing more stuff. And you know, as you go off into the world, you have to tell me like when you're really leaving, because when we do, we're going to explode. Are you ready for this?
All right, I'm ready. Let's go.
Okay, you're out of
Good
here.
night,
See you later,
everybody.
Jinkirin. Follow him on Twitter and everything in the links are below. Introducing Dragon's Crossing, an addictive Web3 game modeled after Dungeons and Dragons. With just 15 moves a day, you must find the right balance to navigate each zone and climb the leaderboard. In the meantime, you can also find NFTs that will bolster your chance to win or can be traded to other players.
Lots to do. You understand.
Season 2 gave out over $12,000 in prizes. And now in Season 3, we have Choose Your Own Adventure, new quest NFTs, and a smelter. Sure you're ready for Season 3 by picking up an NFT hero via the secondary market on OpenSea. Will you be our Season 3 champion? Check out our website, dragonscrossing.com for more information. Let's go!